Howdy, folks. How are you, and how is the sound? I'm a little concerned about the sound because the way I had to fix the computer to do streaming involved messing around with sound. So yeah, my computer's been acting weird since the fix. Basically, I'm gonna give a little, before anything, I'm gonna give a little backstory to what happened, why my Twitch basically disappeared. When I tried to stream a quiz a while back, the Streamlights basically said to me like, I can't do it. Just literally had like a box saying something's wrong with your video driver. So I had to work with Karan, Karan-san, who is technically the engineer for anything Jambareeqi related. But it took us ages to kind of like get a video call together to sort things out, because that happened right about when me and him were going for a lot. But then the other night, we had a video call finally and spent the whole night getting the whole thing fixed, whole thing sorted, and wow, finally back. It's good to be back. Sound is good. Sound is good. I'm going to try and catch up with chat. Listy, our boy is back and he's thirsty. That sums up these streams. Oh, everyone's been missing each other. Everyone's liking the warm-up screen. That's good, that's good. Evan asks, what projects are you currently working on? Also, when will your next top 5 best and worst be ready? So, at the moment, I'm actually working on the first of the top 5 best and worst reboots. Finally getting on with it, and it should be up this week. I'm going to be about what it's on. I want it to be a surprise. Good evening, computer guy. Everyone says sounds good. Leo, sounds good to me, and I'm good. Got my cake and my tea, and I'm ready. Ooh, fantastic. Is anyone else eating snacks? Because this is going to be a long-ass stream. I don't know if you were here for the last Cartoon Crusher stream. It lasted for around about maybe 3.5 hours. So yeah, make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you got some snacks, because this is gonna be a long one again. I think it's the same amount of characters to go through. But we'll see. We'll see how the night goes. Lissy's got donuts. That's a great snack. You know what the snack I'm really liking lately, that like I can't watch anything without it, is like soft bakery cookies. You know, like local supermarkets will actually give out like a whole box of like soft, gooey cookies. Oh, perfect. Someone says they just had a sandwich. Cooper, I have some Chex Mix. What's a Chex? Is that like checkered crisps? Evan, I hope you find a good balance between negative and positive in your top 5 best and worst. So what, like I've announced, what's the reason why I'm bringing back top 5 and worst? The reason I'm happy and comfortable doing it is because I'm introducing a conditional rule where I have to provide constructive feedback to everything that ends up in the worst list. Everything has to have constructive feedback, because if I'm going to bring the show back, I want it to be done in good faith. And so far with the newest top 5 best and worst, I've managed to do that. It can be very tricky to like work out, okay, how can this terrible thing actually be good? But I kind of like the challenge. Computer guy, I haven't eaten yet, but I'm keeping instant noodles just for occasions like these. Fantastic. Oh, you've just reminded me. Shameful confession, but I'm kind of addicted to pot noodle now. I want to stop. For those outside the UK that don't know, but pot noodle is kind of it's like a really tacky cup ramen. It's kind of gross, but it's so easy to make. And I'm so busy, so I'm gonna like pour the water in. Leo also likes soft cookies. Evan. Okay, cool. Zelda, but don't worry about being hungry. I will cook without eating every Wednesday morning. Ooh. So yeah, there's about 46 characters here. 46 characters I'm going to be going through. I don't know if any are going to be as shocking or surprising compared to the last Cartoon Crusher stream, but we will see. Evan, are there going to be people like Freezer as another crush? You'll have to wait and see. Leah says, "Oh my god, I was addicted to pot noodle for years. I had one yesterday. They're so good. Like, they're not supposed to be good. They're not supposed to taste good. They're so tacky and sleazy. Like, even the adverts embrace how awful they are. You feel guilty having one, but they're so good. I'm really liking that they've recently released like a katsu curry one. That's my favorite one to get. It's just £1. It's just £1. Here we go. That's exactly what I'll eat. I love pot noodles with mushroom. Ooh. Zelda, where do you put your strawberries? I don't know if many people know this, but despite my branding, I don't like strawberries. I like strawberry flavor things, and I like strawberry jam, but I don't actually like strawberries. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's note to sell already. Here we go. No, they're not. At least not all of them, and they're cheap too. Is that 2D? Yep. We might as well just get on with it. You're all noticing them now. We might as well just get through them. Okay, so yes, the first one is 2D from the animated band Gorillaz. Now, I'm already a huge fan of Gorillaz, and like I grew up with Gorillaz, and like they first started appearing when I was like maybe a teenager or something. And I just thought they were just such a cool band, and I thought it was so awesome to see this like obscure experimental band that are cartoon characters. I thought it was so cool. And it's only recent years that I've kind of been like, Noodle. Yeah, I know a lot of people prefer Murdoch. Go for Murdoch because he's the more unhinged and creepy one. He's the bad boy, but like there's something about Noodle in the Gorillaz videos where he just seems really sensitive and kind of fragile, but at the same time kind of happy. It's like he just seems so sweet. He seems so sweet. Yes, so the eye pupils I've recently realised is like he has black eye pupils. I thought he just had no eyes, but they're black eye pupils. They're like alien eyes almost, and I kind of like that. Adds a bit of mystery to him. 2D looks possessed. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love Murdoch as a character, but in terms of like having a crush, 2D is totally more my type. So I mean, I don't know what to even rank him as. You know what? I would knock down some points because he's a smoker, and I don't like cigarette smoke. Like my late dad was a smoker, and he used to smoke in the car, and I just hated cigarette smoke. Hated it. So that would knock him down a bit. So maybe I'll probably go for like an A. The Soda Engines, who recently followed, by the way, thank you. 2D is pure. He is pure. It's kind of wild that he's this like Cinnamoroll character in such weird, surreal music videos. B. Oh, we got lots of B's. Kubidi, remember when Ace from the Gangrene Gang was made an honorary member of the Gorillaz? I do remember that. I do. I forgot what the song was called, but it was really strange. Like, basically, in the Gorillaz universe storyline, Murdoch ended up going to jail, and then a member from the Powerpuff Girls villain Gangrene Gang was his replacement. It was really weird, but kind of cool, and it kind of fit, because Murdoch kind of looks like he's from the Gangrene Gang. Listy, here Murdoch always looked dirty to me. I feel like I catch something if we did it. I know what you mean. And they do go to some very dirty places in the music videos. And since it's mostly music videos, he isn't that developed, so either A or B. I kind of sorta, because like there are also some There's some animated gorilla stuff outside the music videos as well, but they're very obscure and kind of hard to find. And you get to actually hear 2D casually talking with the other characters. Like, there's something there. There's still something there. Leo, what's your favourite song by them? Of course, I love a few, but Revolving Doors is a very underrated song. Oh, I actually don't know. I mean, I love Moments. I'm trying to remember all the names of the songs now, and I listen to them a lot. The one that they did with Lou Reed, I love to bits as well. Something is good. Oh, what's the other songs I like now? Superfast Jellyfish, I love to bits. I think it's the best pop song. I've got loads of favourites, but my favourite album from them is definitely Demon Days. Give me a Noodle used to be pure and joyful as well before the incident. Yeah. Evan, because even though 2D is a nice guy, he looks too creepy to be attractive. I like that creepiness, though. The Soda Engines, I believe Gorillaz did cameo in the Powerpuff Girls movie. Ooh, that would make sense, because the movie's all about monkeys and gorillas and stuff. Computer, Phil got good ink, Melancholy Hill, Can't Decide. Yeah, see what I mean? There's so many great songs. Zelda, I know what you up to, chat. You're trying to make him sing. No, you don't want to hear me sing. Hello, G-Crobat. Cursed. Empire Ants is definitely my favourite song of theirs. Yeah, there's too many to mention. I can't even think of a bad song from them. Like, even one of the more like, minimalist and understated songs, White Light, I love to bits. All it is just basically 2D going, White Light, that's all it is, and it's so good, and it's almost beautiful. Leo, looks too creepy to be attractive. Oh, you sweet summer child. Yeah. Compared to Leo's crushes, 2D is kind of cute. But yeah, I see a lot of people going B. I'm going A. But let's come on, everyone throw your ratings at me. Let's see what the consensus is before I decide. Don't want to jump in straight too soon. He's just cute. He's just so cute. Yes, we still have... Okay, that's something I should have mentioned. For those who weren't there for the last Cartoon Crushers tier list, we realised that Kronk was so amazing as a character, and like so damn attractive as a character, he deserved his own tier. So now, if loads of people in the chat say he is Kronk level, I have to put him in Kronk level. Like, I have no say. That character has to go in Kronk level. It's almost like the golden buzzer from singing competitions. A or B? I feel like most people are leaning towards B, so maybe I'll put him in B. Can we go? Have you seen the fan clip that fan made of Rhinestone Eyes using the storyboard, by the way? It's so well made, it almost looks like a professional Gorillaz music video. Also B to me. Ooh, nice. Okay, I see like everyone's going for B. Let's go for B. I mean, it's fair. It's fair. If we're gonna be objective here, he's kind of a B. Bear with me. There we go. He is B. So who is next? So next up is All Might. Himbo! We're only 2 characters in, there's already Himbo. Okay, so with All Might, yes, he has the himbo qualities to him, and I know this is going to sound weird, but like I think I'm more attracted to the version you see on screen than the original All Might. So for those who don't know, All Might's power, well, before an instant, was he could basically turn it into super strength. You could turn into like a super strong character, but only for so long, and then he would turn into this character on screen. And I kind of prefer this look. He just looks so fragile, and like he's so sensitive. Because like as much as I love All Might, strong All Might, and like badass All Might, and how cool he looks, and like how inspiring he is, there's just something a bit more human when he's like deflated that I like sympathize with more. Where am I? Where am I? I can't find anything. Listia, Himbo ahoy! Evan, his teeth looks like it's something out of an 8-bit video game. It kind of is, yeah. Leo, I mean, I've not seen the show, but that appearance makes me think he looks my type. He is, Leo. I'm not even kidding. He is. Particularly deflated. Particularly deflated. Yeah, I preferred this form more. I really do. Like, yeah, he's very attractive when he's all bulky and muscular and shit, and that smile is absolutely beautiful. But when I just see this version, I'm like, aww. And I feel like some of the more human moments come from the deflated version of him, and the ones that are the most tender when he's like being a teacher. Yeah. Zelda says he's reminding me of Lirio now. I don't know who that is, sorry. He's got Yu-Gi-Oh hair as well. He still looks fantastic. And look at that suit. He owns that suit. It kind of clashes with his hair, but at the same time it doesn't. I don't know what grade to give him. I mean, he brings me so much joy. But at the same time, I don't know. There's something kind of sinister about the way he looks. I won't deny that. But I kind of like that mysteriousness. Oh no! Maybe an A. Maybe an A. I feel like A. Oh, so Lirio is a character from Hunter x Hunter. Listy, his hair makes him look like the love child of Sephiroth and Cloud, and I have no doubt there's a fanfic of that. A. Leo, not many could pull off a suit that makes him look like a pencil. It is a pencil suit. I didn't realise that. So he's got Yu-Gi-Oh hair and a pencil suit, and he still looks smashing. We all got more A's. Yeah, I feel like he's an A. He's an A. Like he's enough. He doesn't like pop out, but like you can see what makes him attractive. Yeah, everyone's going A. Let's go for A then. Bear with me. All Might, you are going in A. There he goes. Okay, so who is next? So next up is Amy Wong from Futurama. I can't really sum this one up. She's just cute. She's just very cute. And like she does deliver some really good like dry lines, and she does have a kind of a Hermbo thing going for her, but at the same time she is intelligent in her own ways. I mean, like she's very academic. She's very educated, but at the same time she can say stuff you go like, oh, Amy. So yeah, I maybe this is one of my more shallow crushes. I don't know. I just think she's adorable. I hope someone else in chat has like something deeper to say about what makes her attractive. Zelda says, forgot she existed, sorry. Oh, poor Amy. I mean, there are more memorable characters on Futurama, but I feel like she is still part of the gang. She's definitely part of the gang. Got A's, got a lot of A's. A Hermbo, so a Hermbo is like a female himbo. Leo, I love how you had Amy, because I had the biggest crush on Kif when I saw it as a kid. He's just... Oh! Did I put Kif in the last... tier list? I can't even remember now. Kif belongs in one of my tier lists. I love Kif. Kif's adorable. This is interesting. We've got mainly A's. Mainly A's. Listy, she did save Earth from cat overlords, but I like cats, so I wouldn't mind that. You know, I do remember a couple of lines from her that still make me laugh. Yeah, she's not like laugh out loud hilarious, but sometimes she'll make a little comment or jab or one-liner where you're like, ha ha. Okay, yeah, so I'm probably gonna say yeah, A. I'm gonna go with A. I just don't have much to say really about her. I just think she's cute. Okay. So who is... Oh, go away. Amy, we've just done you. So next up... oh, Leah says, I don't think you did, but I'll guess we'll save Kif for the next one. I don't even know. I'll have to, like, double check my lists. Kubiga, I like her as a character. She could be funny, but Leela is more of a crush material for me. I get you. I get you. So next up is Angelwoman. Yes. I don't know what to really say about this one either. This is another shallow crush. She's just very beautiful, and she has like she just looks badass, and she's got that metal. She's got that iron mask that adds a bit of mystery to her, but at the same time, she's very angelic, very pretty, and she's just really cool. She's really cool, and like the traditional Angelwoman versus Devilwoman battles are always fantastic. I wish I had more to say, but yeah, I just think she's very pretty, and I love her design, and she's it's very, how do I say it? It's very uplifting when she comes in, when Garamond evolves into her. You're like, yes, things are gonna get better, which reflects Kari's crest of light. So yeah. Ooh, I've just missed a bunch of stuff in chat. Zelda says, wow, look, she looks badass. She is badass. She's so badass. Evan, probably close to an S. I mean, yeah. Kabiga, oh, Digimon now. Yeah, it is a pretty shallow choice. She wasn't that developed in the original show, at least. She wasn't. I mean, like, but at the same time, most Digivolutions weren't. They didn't really get to be developed as characters that much, because they only popped in and out. Yeah. Soda engines. Damn! Zelda says S. Leo, she looks like what happens when manga and 90s Western comics meet. That's kind of Digimon designs in a nutshell, if I'm honest. That's what they're kind of like. I like the fact that the two of the weaker Digimon evolves in these two angelic beings, and probably the most powerful of all. Yeah, absolutely. Again, it's like when you have Angelwoman and Angemon together, it just creates this really like encouraging feeling when you're watching the show. It's like we're saved kind of thing. So yeah, not only is she badass, not only is she pretty, but like she's just really she's really uplifting as a presence. So yeah. Late Full Girl says, I've never seen the show, but she looks pretty cool. Due to about 90% of my crushes are shallow. Listy, sometimes we've got to allow our attraction to be based on aesthetics, nothing wrong with that. Thank you. The Soda engines, is there an S rank? There is an S rank. I feel like most people are going S. So is everyone agreeing S, or does anyone like want to counter that? Digimon design's already based on 30s cartoons when it comes to humans, gloves and big hands and feet. I never realized that. Oh my god. Well, the thing about Digimon designs is that they're not exactly consistent. They're kind of a bit crazy, kind of all over the place. Leo, and looks when the Angel Core girl gets into BDSM. I think we're gonna move on soon. Right, so is everyone agreeing S? I mean, S on design alone. S on design alone. Come on. Cute guy. I can't put her an S. To me, she's an A, and purely based on look, which makes me uncomfortable. Jigabot, have you any Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh crushes? Not that I know of. It's got an A? Oh, we've got an A. A for Angelwoman. Okay, I kind of like that reasoning. She can't see. Damn it, stop it! Stop mocking my crush. We're gonna move on. We're gonna put A for Angelwoman, and we're gonna move on. No more jokes about Angelwoman, okay? Dang it. A for Angelwoman. Okay, who's next? Okay, this one might be a bit weird for people, unless you kind of know my taste, but Bernard from the Rescuers films. I mean, there's just something about the Rescuers characters in general that I really admire, or like rodent kind of like anthropomorphic characters I really like, where they're characters that are physically disadvantaged or outmatched by the intense scale of the world, but they still stand up for themselves. And I feel like Bernard is like an emphasis on that, like embodies that, and like I don't know, he's also got that neurotic side to him. He can sometimes be a bit sarcastic. So yeah, I mean, I prefer an other Rescuers more, but like I've kind of realized, yeah, and like he dresses kind of cute. He's kind of short and stubby, so like he's got that. He's adorable. We will do Bianca after this. I just realized I missed it. Sorry. Bum, 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 bum. Can we ask this cool dude reminds me of Fred Dibnar. I don't know who that is. Sorry. We'll do. We'll go back. We'll go back to the ones I missed. Okay. Sorry, I think my thing's out of order. We'll go back. We'll go back in a second. Leo, Bernard is great. Just look at everything he does and what a gentleman he is. Yes, he is very gentlemanly. He's very classy. He really is, and he's got that working class thing going for him as well that I really like. Like, he just seems really humble, and he seems happy. He just seems happy being like the janitor or cleaner of the society. He doesn't seem like he's begging to be more. He's like, oh, I've got a little part. I'll do my best. He's like, aw. Listy, I find it cute when characters stammer like he does. Yes, I like his stammer is very cute. I think Bob Newhart is so good at delivering lines with a natural stammer. That's his thing. That's his shtick. If you've seen him in other stuff or heard him in other stuff, he does that for pretty much all his characters, and it's really cute. Leo says he was amazing in Rescues Down Under. Yeah, he has a fantastic arc in Rescues Down Under. The way he grows and learns to stand for himself is brilliant. We'll talk about Beret Girl and Bianca in a bit. So let's just focus on Bernard for now, even though I accidentally clicked him instead. Late forgot. I heard some folks say The Rescuers is one of the weaker Disney films, and while I kind of get that, I still think it's a pretty good movie. I rewatched it recently, and like, yeah, I like it. I like it. I mean, I kind of get why it has that sort of reputation. It doesn't really pop out compared to other Disney films, but I feel like it's a pretty solid effort. It really is. Rescue Aid Society. Okay, so what we're going with Bernard. I'm saying A. I'm going with A. But do people want me to go higher or lower, or do people agree that A is good? Let me know. Stop putting songs in people's heads, everyone. B. Ooh. A. Okay, we got more than one. Yeah, we got lots of A's. Lots of A's. He is an A. A. Okay, let's do Beret Girl next then. Okay, Beret Girl from an extremely goofy movie. First of all, hot damn. she's absolutely beautiful. And second of all, I love how she uses poetry to be badass. I love that so much, and I love that she's not shallow when it comes to PJ's attraction of him. She's like giving him a chance because she sees the soul in him. Like, that really reflects on her character and her judgment of others. I really like that. That's attractive to me. And like, yeah, she's just really cool, and like I love how she stands up to the villain without laying a finger on him either. She's so awesome. Leo, she is cool as fuck. I think a lot of us wish we could be as unshakable as her. Unshakable is a great way of describing her. Like, she owns who she is and the room she's in. That is sexy. That really is. Yeah, she's gorgeous, and I do love goth girls, and she defends the protagonist at some point as well, which is a good point for her. Evan, no offense to her, but I really don't like her lips. They look like her face belongs in a Jim Crow museum. Disagree. I think her lips are luscious. Computer guy, just by snapping her finger menacingly. Oh, yes, so good. All she has to do is go, and like drives him mental. She's just, at that point, she's like, look, I've done all my best poems. You can sod off now. She's so cool. Soda engines. Have you ever noticed that we're always wearing gloves? Still my favorite joke in the whole film. I like that it's a stoner actor delivering that line, which makes it even funnier. So it makes it sound like Bobby has gone high and realized he's gloves. They had to give Bobby that line. I'm gonna go with S tier. I'm sticking by S tier. I mean, I can't imagine anyone ranking her lower than that S tier. Look at her! Let's see, she's got no pupil. She needs to swap... she needs to swap freaky eyes with 2D. Oh, she does have pupils. She does. They're just kind of up here. Like, she's looking up. Zelda, I was never social in college, but I would love to hang out with her. She does seem really cool to just chill with. And like, I like that she doesn't seem to be like, she's, like I said before, she's really good at judgment. And she'll sit next to people that she knows, these people I'm cool with. I'll hang with these people, yeah. Leo says, I'd say S or A defo. Listy, B for Beatnik. Oh, stop with those ones. They're really good. let's not judge it like that. I love them. I love B for Beatnik so much, but it's not fair because she's not a B. So we got an S. I think we got a lot of S's so far. Good guy. She is definitely the kind of person everyone would like to hang out with. Hell yeah. A for artiste. We need to find S. What S? S for what? I don't think there's any S's that go with her character. S for snap. Oh, okay, yep. S for snap, and it's the first S of the stream as well. Brilliant. Okay, who is next? Okay, let's do Bianca next. So first of all, she's really pretty, and like her fashion sense is amazing, and her voice, that Hungarian voice, perfect, and she's just so sweet, and no, I really like that she's badass in her own sort of way. Like, she's not trying to be cool. She's not trying to prove how strong she is. She's just being herself, and like nothing seems to frighten or annoy her. She's kind of like, right, I've got a case to do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it with a smile. She's so cute. Leslie says, sorry to hear about your dad. Thank you very much. The funeral is going to be, I think it's this week actually, but I won't be attending for personal reasons. I have something else planned. I'm going to be going on a memorial trip. I feel like it's something that would fit my relationship with my dad more. Me and my friends are going to go down to Brighton. We're going to visit my dad's grave, and then we're going to go to Brighton Pier and just hang out together on Brighton Pier. I feel like my dad would have liked that. My dad really did not like making huge fusses of things. He liked people to be happy. Just felt like, yeah, it's good. Evan, it's fine. Don't worry. I don't mind talking about my dad. I really don't. I feel like it's the elephant in the room. It really is. So I don't mind. Leo, I like Bianca. So beautiful. So sophisticated, classy. Hell yes. But in no way a snob or intimidating. Yes. Really good points. Good guy. I like her, but not as much as Bernard. But she has a lot going for her. Mostly because she was one of the first to volunteer to rescue Penny in the first movie, which makes her a goddamn hero. Yes. There's just so much. Look, only you can play the Kronk card, but I'm going with S at the moment. Where she got that fur? Oh, it could be fake fur. We don't know. It could be fake fur. Fake fur does exist, or is it faux fur? I think that's the name, faux fur. So do people think S? Lissy says she's unapologetically feminine. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's just so comfortable with who she is. She really is. Evan, I don't think she deserves the Kronk tier because, unlike Kronk, Bianca is actually smart. That's not what the Kronk tier is about. The Kronk tier is just basically like heavenly attractive, like pure attraction, like like better than S. That's all it really is. It's just better than S. Leo says Kronk or S. Match has her voice actress is hilarious on the show Green Acres. I forgot which Gabor sister does Bianca's voice. So we've got S's. Mainly got S's. Yeah, we mainly got S's. Again, I'm only gonna play the Trump buzzer, the Trump, the Kronk buzzer, if loads of people say it. Oh, we got a second Kronk. Oh. Eva Gabor, yeah, Eva Gabor, great voice, great voice. I really love how like Eva Gabor's voice contrasts with Bob Newhart's voice. They're very different voices, but like you can still hear the chemistry there. Okay, so I'd say S. There's not too much excitement about a Kronk card being played, so let's go with S. Got some company for Beret Girl now. Okay, who is next? So next is the Cat Baron from Whisper of the Heart and The Cat Returns. But I'm mainly talking about the Cat Baron in The Cat Returns. Okay? So first of all, insanely handsome. And, like, look at his fashion sense as well. And he's voiced by Carrie Always, who is one of my biggest celebrity crushes ever. It's like the reasons just kind of pile up, and he's just so gentlemanly, so classy, so cool, so damn cool, and so polite at the same time. Like he's very sophisticated and polite while also just kicking ass. Like, oh, I love him. I love him. Oh, Listy says, I want to start the bidding for Kronk level with this guy. Yeah, I feel like he is. I feel like he is, but it's up to all of you. Kabu Guy says, now that is someone I could put an S tier with no problem. Evan says, so charismatic. Leo says, God, I need to see those films. To me, The Cat Returns and Whisper of the Heart, I do encourage those, mainly for the Cat Baron. Cat Baron just steals the scene, whatever film he's in. Oh, we've got some Kronks already. Matcha, I've never seen either of these movies. Would anyone here recommend them? I recommend them. Like, Cat Returns is super fun, and Whisper of the Heart is this really beautiful, poetic movie about like the struggles of learning to be a writer. They're both really, I really like them, and just Cat Baron is just awesome. Listy, he absolutely does not judge Haru for being a furry, nor he is inappropriate with her. She is underage after all, even to a cat. Yeah. Soda Ranger says S. And Kabuga, and yeah, obviously he didn't have much of a character in Whisper of the Heart. And now I have Country Road stuck in my head, and I don't mind, I love this song. Yeah, he only has like a cameo in Whisper of the Heart, but like, he gets way more fleshed out in The Cat Returns. He's like one of the major characters in Cat Returns. And he gets to fight Tim Curry! Come on! The Soda Rangers, he's the one guy I think everyone wishes to be. Oh, hell yeah. If I was to cosplay a character, Cat Baron would be one of them, absolutely. Listy, Concrete Road. Evan, I think he's good enough to be Kronk, just be aware his personality is vastly different to Lord Kronk. Well, again, the Kronk tier is all about... It's all about being, like, so good that it's better than S. That's all it is. It doesn't have to mean the character's like Kronk. Lakeful Guy, I should check out Whisper of the Heart soon. Yes, go see it. It's one of my favourite Ghibli films. It's a really lovely movie. Really good explanation to like coming of age and teen romance and struggling creativity. It's really good. Really good. Oh, we got a lot of Kronks. Leo says he has to be said drip. Yes, his drip is amazing. All these clothes, even when he underdresses, even when he takes off that blazer, you're still like, damn! Soda Engines, The Cat Returns is my second Studio Ghibli film. Evan, you should start a cult with Kronk as its center. Oh, not starting any cults. So, right, what's the bidding? What's everyone's answers? Is everyone saying S, or are people going to play the Kronk card? All I can say at this point is S. Lisa says Kronk. Oh, we have had a lot of Kronk so far. Zelda says S. Matt Chat says, love the hat and suit. I'm a big fan of period costumes. Yeah, all these costumes are fantastic. And look at that top hat. Look at that damn top hat. He is owning that top hat. Kubigai, if anything should go in Kronk tier, it's the whole Whisper of the Heart movie, but the Cat Baron himself is just a small part of that. Cat Returns, Cat Baron is a badass gentleman hero, either S tier or Kronk, but I'd be more comfortable with an S tier. I feel like this might be a Kronk. We've already got like a bunch of Kronks already. Look at the chat. When you scroll up chat, there's... Hang on. Yeah, there's a bunch of Kronks. I feel like this is a Kronk!
Boom, baby!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
So we've got our first Kronk. Tim Curry voices the villain in Cat Returns. Okay, so who is next? I know who was next. We had one before in the last stream. Here's our Frieza. Okay. So first of all, yeah, it's mainly like the look. The look is really hot to me, and like how sinister he looks, and like he's just hot. I can't really say. And I love his deep voice. I will say though, I'm mainly attracted to his Dragon Ball Z abridged version. I love Takahata 101's Cell. Love him so much. Like, I love the sarcasm. I love the cynicism. All that extra stuff. All that extra stuff that I find attractive is in the abridged version. I'll admit that. And even gets even more development in that recent sitcom that Team 4 Star starred. Yes, I made graphics for the Kronk tier. Steve, thirsty boy for insect fetish. I feel like this is the only insect amphro that's gonna be ever on a list in time. he's the only hot insect amphro to ever exist. I mean, I'm not attracted to, by the way, when I say Cell, I mean final form Cell, the form you see on screen right now, not the previous form, because that he just looked gross before. But when he goes like this, he turns into a Chad, and now he's suddenly hot. So what is everyone? I'm probably everyone's gonna go D, because yes, he is attractive as hell, and look at those eyes, and he's badass, and he's also kind of unhinged and kind of scary, and I find that sexy, but he's still horrifying and evil, like super duper evil. He's still a Dragon Ball Z villain. He's still doing awful, terrible things. So I will say he is D. Okay, let's see what chat is saying. Evan, we're going to keep getting that Kronk tier graphic every time you get a Kronk. Yes, it's the golden buzzer. Every time. Zelda says D. Silver says perfect man, perfect bug, a father and a family man. Did you go back? Ooh, Cell is my favorite Dragon Ball Z baddie. Listy, you first. Oh, I just read that. You guy says, yeah, well, moving on. Cursed, oh my god, I love that graphic. Thank you. Soda Engines, SL is awesome. Leo, he is stacked. I'll give him that. Yeah. I think he's one of the taller DBZ baddies. Not one of the bigger ones. There's definitely bigger ones out there, but he's got his tallness thing going for him. Evan, is this guy a genocidal maniac like Frieza? Yep. He's pretty evil. He's pretty damn evil. Listy, and that tail, imagine. I find the tail kind of gross unless it's in final form Frieza. G about A if you're referring to Team 4 Star Cell. I mean, Team 4 Star Cell is at least in the process, in the Team 4 Star universe, Final Cell is actually, Perfect Cell is actually trying to grow, and he has to learn, he has to change. But I feel like it's a bit too late. I'd say D. If I'm going to be objective, he's definitely a D. He's one of my guilty crushes. Very, very guilty crushes, just like Frieza. Kubiga says he's more scary than attractive. Scary is attractive. Zelda says D. Is the only hot insect amphro to ever exist. Coughs and looks to the side. Okay, Leah, who else? Who exists? Who exists? We know you've got the darker ones here. So So Nate, throw them out. Throw them out. Who are some hot insects? Come on. Expose yourself. Who guesses C or D? Soda Engine's Cell is top tier, one of my favorite villains in Dragon Ball Z. He's top tier as a character, as a villain, but we're talking in terms of crushes. He's D as a crush. Hi, Cameron. Jickerbat, make a new tier. Better than Freeze. Oh, Strange Magic has some hot insect characters? Okay. Imagine what my roommate is here right now. So I don't know. I think the original Broly is probably the most dangerous of the antagonists. Yeah, I was gonna say Broly is definitely like the biggest and like most scary. But he just doesn't do anything for me. I just don't see. I don't see a personality to Broly. But like with Cell, there's so much personality there, and I like that personality. It's so scary. QBI, is it the right time to admit I've never watched Dragon Ball Z, mostly because I never managed to finish Dragon Ball, which I thought was an annoying story? No, like, it's kind of common. The thing is, when it comes to me and Dragon Ball Z, it's mainly nostalgia. It's definitely way more nostalgia, and my love for Dragon Ball Z abridged. Like, to be honest, I prefer the abridged more than the original. Leo, Scary's attractive, damn right. Kubidu says maybe C-. Give him the buzzer. No, he does not deserve Kronk level. Silver, DBS Broly is a soft boy, but he ain't here. No, I'm not interested. I don't think I've seen enough of Broly to really say much, really. Soda Angels, well, I don't have a crush on Bugman. Sorry, you don't have to apologize. Okay, so we're all in agreement that this guy is a D. This is a D. D for douchebag, D for dickhead. Listy, DBZ is 90 hours of 30-minute story, not gonna lie. The red buzzer. Leo, honestly, I always thought Cutter from Ants, Bog from Strange Magic, Scroop from Treasure Planet, but I admit that that's a me thing. A few of the ones Terran Fiddler has drawn, I'm sure there are some Doctor Who, I'm sure there's more. I get Cutter from Ants, totally get Cutter from Ants, absolutely, yes, he's definitely hot. I've not seen Strange Magic, so no comments there. Scroop I can kind of see as well, but not for me. D for Dragon Ball Z. D for damn, but he hot but evil. Okay, that was good. Cameron, I love how you kept the Kronk tier from the last Crush team. Yes, we have. The Kronk tier can only be played by the audience. Like, the audience has to ask for the Kronk tier. And it seems like this guy, Cell, is a D.
You meddling brats!
Yes, there's another graphic. See, so yeah, he's a D. Sorry, everyone, but he is a D. We're not supposed to find him hot, okay? It's a big no-no. D, the first D, probably gonna be the only D. We'll see though. Evan, was that a Freezer graphic? It was Freezer, because the last stream, the only D was Freezer. So like, this is Freezer's tier. Okay, so who is next? Okay, what? That's weird. I feel like there's one missing. Yeah, one didn't go through, I'm afraid, so I'm gonna have to skip that one. So the next one is Dean from the Iron Giant. Where do I begin? First of all, amazing creative artist. Second of all, so damn friggin' cool. Third of all, he's got the sarcasm going for him. And like, he's got the goatee. I love the goatee. He's all black. He's dressed in all black. He's got black hair. It's Dean. Come on. And he loves coffee just as much as me. Absolutely S tier. I feel like it's S tier, just like high S tier, like high S tier. Evan says Kronk. Ooh. Dean is like the one of the pinnacles of cartoon crushes. I mean, like, everyone has him. Everyone's gonna have him in their top 5. Matcha, I was just thinking myself the other day that I need to watch The Iron Giant again. Yeah, do it. Do it for Dean. Computer, Easy S or even Kronk, because he's cool as fuck. We've got 2 Kronks already. Dang. Beanics are cool. Yeah, hell yeah. Who voices Dean? Forgot his name. I was going to say Harry Dean Stanton, but it's that kind of name. I can't remember who it was. Leo, that soul patch, not a goatee. Oh, he is a soul patch, yeah. But I like soul patches too. Kubidu, this is espresso. It's like coffee Zilla. Cool guy. Dean is like the cool big brother wish we all had. Hell yeah. He's got that big brother uncle thing going for him. He seems like the cool uncle. Like, he just seems like the uncle that, like, the family says, oh, don't hang with him, but you won't hang out with him. So Dangerous has such a chill guy. Leo, plus he becomes the surrogate dad. That's another point for you. Hell yes. He's got that uncle-dad thing going for him, yeah. Well, he ends up becoming Hogarth's... Spoilers for Iron Giant, but he ends up becoming Hogarth's stepdad, technically. At least this is possible Kronk. We're getting a lot of Kronks. He's got his own business. He's protective. He's understanding. He is the hotness. If not Kronk, then F for Scrap. Dang, those are some really good reasons. I love that he's... The thing is, there's so many, like older male characters in the film that are like terrible role models for Hogarth, but he's such a good role model for Hogarth. Such a good role model. And, like, he's one of the only sensible people in the film as well, even though he's so quirky. He's the only one that's, like, got some common sense, and it's like, everyone stop being an idiot. Leo, he makes a point for sticking up for weirdos, like when he claims he saw the alien when the others are mocking the fisherman, even though he doesn't believe it. For him, it was a matter of not being shitty to outcasts. Yes, come on, this is a Kronk. Everyone's giving such good reasons. Could be guy. You know what? I vote for the Kronk tier on this one. Zelda, I'll give him a latte. Leo, plus he's just such a great design. It's hard to describe, but it's just so well designed. He's such a good design. He's so fucking handsome. But in an edgy sort of way as well. So it's like, oh yeah. So throw your grades, throw your ranks at me. We've got mainly S's and Kronks. If I get a few more Kronks, we just might as well put Kronk. We're getting so many Kronks. Come on, this is a Kronk.
Boom, baby!
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yep. Absolutely a Kronk. Bear with me. Got 2 Kronks already. Wow. And there it says, I have the art book and there's some great pictures of Dean. Nice. Okay, who's next? This is a new one. This is a very new one because I've only just started watching the show, but Doofenshmirtz. Yep. I can't help it. He's so cute. He's so dang cute. Even though he's a villain, he's just so adorable. Like, and so goofy and so silly, and he has a sad backstory, and he tries to be a good dad. It's all the stuff there. And I love the banter he has with Perry, even though Perry can't talk. Like, yes. I love him. I feel like everyone's going to go for Kronk with this as well. Computer says you're going to love him by the end of the show. I've only just started watching the show. I've been on season 1 for a while. I had to kind of, like, go watch some other stuff. I'm going to go back to the show soon, though. Because I'm quite enjoying it. My only criticism of Phineas and Ferb is that it's a bit formulaic and it's not very fun to watch as a marathon because you're kind of seeing the same setup and stuff every time. So I've enjoyed it more in like small doses, like one episode a day, and that I'm fine, I'm done. But it's a very, very funny, very, very, very funny show, and Doofenshmirtz is a massive reason why it's so funny. He has some of the funniest, most hilarious lines. Where am I in chat? I'm trying to find where I'm in chat now. Kubadoo, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, despite being the bad guy, he isn't really evil. He's not, though, that's the thing. It just seems like a businessman. Just more or less misguided, being victim of a rough childhood. Plus, credit where it's due, he does attempt to be a better father than his own ever was. His backstory is both really heartbreaking and also really hilarious with the whole gnome thing. Leo says, everyone loves Doof. I've not seen the show and even I get it. He's the cutest friggin' dad. He is. Well, I've got to see more episodes to see more of his dad's side. I've only seen glimpses so far. Lightful God, one of my favourite characters from this show. Evan, I love Doofenshmirtz. He's so sympathetic and funny, and Dan Povenmire's voiceover is a blast to listen to. Dan's voice is so good. So good. Like it sounds like most like mad scientist cartoon characters, but he's adding a bit more to it. It's like adding a bit more flavor and tweaks to it. That's what's so great with Phineas and Ferb. It's formulaic, but the fun is in what is changed. Yes, absolutely. Again, I don't have a problem with being formulaic. It's just that it, in terms of like watching episode back to back and back, is not as fun as watching it in doses. Matt Chat, he was voiced by one of the creators, Dan Povenmire. Yeah, I know about that, yep. Zelda, he's not a psycho, he's the reason why the boys rarely get caught. True. The Soda Engine says, S tier? Evan, that's the point, Jambareeqi. Phineas and Ferb is meant to be formulaic. I get that. Again, I'm fine. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's something I noticed. And it made it kind of like less fun to watch it as a marathon. But I really enjoy just watching it now and again. When I come to it, it's like, yeah, cool. I can see the formula done a different way this time. Good guy, it's probably the best formulaic show I've seen. Yes, if you're gonna like rank shows for like sticking to a formula, this is one of the better ones. But let's not talk about the show. Cursed, I actually found a video where the voice actor for Dan Povenmire actually sang Blackbird with Chris Sanders, who voiced Stitch. Oh, I want to see that. Here we go, and you haven't even seen the whole backstory yet. It's a pretty crazy how depressing and hilarious it is. You've only seen a tiny bit of the backstory. Cameron says S, Zelda says S. We got a lot of S's. Scooby-Doo. There's also a video of him singing "Bad Guy" by Billie Eilish in Deuce voice. I saw that recently. I saw that. Good guy and Swampy Marsh, the co-creator voices the Mage. Yep, I know about that as well. Hello, Dunn. The Soda Entrance, honestly, the stuff Perry the Platypus should have been the show. Matt Chat, Dan Povenmire also worked on SpongeBob and Family Guy. I know about that as well. I always saw Dan's voice in the credits for those shows. Done. Feels good to be back. It's good to see you, Done. Kabu says S. We get a lot of S's, so let's go for S. S tier. S tier. Okay, who is next? We've got Draken next on screen. Hang on, let me try and find. I've got Draken in a different order. So another evil mad scientist. He's got the scar going for him. He's got the blue skin. He's got John DiMaggio's voice. And he's just so funny. He's so friggin' funny, and he's got this cute side to him. Like, it's almost like he never got to grow up, and like, so there's that innocence to him at the same time. And like, there's like that Christmas episode where it's revealed that he really loves Christmas, and particularly a Christmas special. So like, he's got that soft side. Evan, probably C tier since he's a little better than Freezer or the plant villain we saw earlier. I mean, he's pretty much a villain through and through, but he does have that little soft side. Leo, I was about to say, DiMaggio voice just makes it even better. He's the man. DiMaggio's voice is so good. Like, he just takes lines from the script and makes them 10 times funnier. Cool guy. Haven't watched all of Kim Possible, but Draken is pretty cool and funny. Not as cool as Doof though, so to me it would be an A. See, I'm more what's the word? I'm more acquainted with Draken, so like I prefer Draken more, but that's because I've just not seen enough Phineas and Ferb yet. Matt Chess says, my crush on the show was Ron Stoppable. Aww. Leo says, I love the Christmas episode. Trying to catch up with chat. I don't know where I am now. Leo, I love how you fancy Draken because I always had a massive crush on Monkey Fist. I remember you telling me that. Yeah. Zelda, he is funny. One of my best friends loves Kim Possible, and we laughed hard at him. I mean, one reason I love Kim Possible is Draken. Actually, I'd say is one of the major reasons I love Kim Possible. Just everything he says is just so funny. I give him B because he's funny and has a lovely voice. I'm in like a B or C. What does everyone else? What does everyone else say? What does everyone else say? C. Yeah, he is kind of C, because like he's not as diabolical as Cell or Frieza, but he's still pretty evil. We got A's or B's again, guys. This is not how good he is as a character. This is how okay it is to be attracted to him. Leo bollocks. Now that we've mentioned Draken, I've got the rap stuck in my head. Lever, rinse, and obey. Oh, I need to rewatch that. B. Cameron, I actually need to watch more of this show. I remember finding Shigo cute. Yeah, I'd probably put Shigo on one of my list one day. I would, yeah. I get Shigo. I definitely get Shigo. But, like, Draken has a more attractive personality to me. Little unhinged, he's got that unhingedness to him. So we've got a lot of B's and C's and... I'm seeing a lot of B's. I think... Okay, you know, I'm gonna go with B... I don't know. We're getting a lot of B's, but I feel like he's a C. I see how someone could be attracted to him, so I confirm what I said. A or B, but yeah, Shigo or Ron would be higher. Not the B's, not the B's. You know, I'm gonna put him in B. It just gives me so much joy, and like the guilt is softened by the Christmas episode. I'll say that. So yeah, let's put him in B. Right, who is next? It is Dr. Facilia. Yes, I mean, first of all, I never realized how friggin' gorgeous he is. Look at that face. Look at those pretty eyes. I love that pencil touch and his brows, and yeah, and he's got that amazing fashion sense. He's a great singer. He's got Keith David's voice, who has like an amazing bassy voice, really raspy and So yeah, this is another shallow crush because at the same time I know he is friggin' evil. This is a guilty crush. Leo, this is about how it is okay to fancy them. You're asking the wrong person to ask whether it's okay to fancy a character. You know how shameless I am. Yeah, I know. He looks smooth as fuck in that hat. Yeah, he does. Listy, he's so limber when he dances. Makes me wonder what other kinds of moves he has. Wink, wink. Match out. Keith David's voice is super sexy. Yes, yeah, absolutely. This one's a tricky one because on the one hand, like, I could not trust this man whatsoever. And, like, I already have trust issues when it comes to dating. So, but, like, when you're looking, you're like, yum. And when you hear him, you go, yum. And when you watch him dance, you go, yum. It's like, yeah. Leo says, fuck yeah, purple eyes, voiced by Keith David. Buff, enough said. Yep. Evan, unless the Facilia has redeemable qualities, like a sad backstory, I'd put him on C or D tier. He has a very mysterious backstory, and that's another reason he's hot. Leo, Jam, you fancy him because he looks like Prince when he takes his hat off, admit it. Yes, I know. For those who don't know, one of my biggest celebrity crushes is Prince, and yes, Facilia looks like the doppelganger of Prince. I know that's another reason. He's even got purple. Damn it. Stop calling me out, Leo. Silver, I'm sure he's got more skills than Voodoo, if you catch my drift. Done. I can't rock with him. He's too much involved with Voodoo. Yeah, you wouldn't want to piss him off. The Soda Rangers, I never really see you in Princess of Frog, but I do remember this character from clips. Can we go maybe a B for me? The sexy forbids me to put him lower. Done. He can flirt with girls 24/7. Leo, I'm trying so hard not to geek out about the little animation Easter eggs during his song. Flip. I'm gonna go with C. I'm going with C. What does everyone else say? Leo says, God, imagine Keith David singing a Prince song. Oh, yes, please. Don't trust him, C. Yeah, I feel like the trust angle just lowers him down a bit. It's really tough because he's just insanely hot. Could I put up with the mistrust? I'm probably here with C. I mean, like, yeah, he does. There's nothing. There's no good to him whatsoever. There's like zero good to him. But I feel like his hotness like makes him go a little bit higher. Hello, Billy. C. We're gonna love C's. Yeah, let's go with C. It's a very, very, very guilty C. Like, we shouldn't even... He doesn't even deserve C. He doesn't even belong in C, but, like, we reluctantly put him on C because his sexiness overpowered us. Okay? That's our agreement. Leo says C for long term, A for one night. Yes. Yes. Yes, it's a guilty C. It's a guilty C for Facilia. First C. First C. Okay, who is next? It is Gadget. Okay, so this one's very new because I recently started a marathon of Rescue Rangers for an upcoming video, and like, yes, I mean, first of all, she's insanely beautiful. I mean, mega beautiful. She was so distracting when I was marathoning the show. She's so pretty, and she's got like, she pulls the cutest expressions. Even when she's angry, she looks adorable. And she's got that adorable thing going for her. She's really talented and skilled when it comes to creating things, and she's so passionate about what she does. The passion I love. I love her passion for things. But at the same time, even though her head's always in science, she's also got a massive heart. S tier. S tier. Can we guys? Oh dear, childhood crush. She's like the childhood crush for a lot of people. It's almost too obvious. I felt like I had to put her in because she's new, but like at the same time, I know how generic it is to like how basic it is to have a crush on Gadget. Bill says, I thought you meant Inspector Gadget when you say Gadget. Maybe, maybe. S tier. She also has a great personality. She has a fantastic personality. I mean, like, there's only one episode where I don't like it, and there's like 65 episodes in total. Can we go? The child in me wants to put her in S. The very guilty adult would rather not vote. Get a lot of S's. Billy, speaking of which, have you seen Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie yet? No, I have not. I've not seen it. Don, oh yeah, she's pretty, and I love her nerdy side and gorgeous hair. Leo, since I haven't seen the show, I admit the first thing that comes to mind is the Robot Chicken sketch of her. Dang it. Lateful guy, I love how creative and inventive she is. She really is. It's like, no matter what situation the Rangers are in, like, you kind of feel that sense of security when she's there, because, like, it's okay, Gadget's here, she can just, like, grab a bunch of shit together and save everyone. Because she's that creative and that instinctive. Like, you would feel, if you were dating Gadget, you would feel friggin' safe, because it'd be like, oh, we're stuck in this situation, what do we do? Gadget, get us out, yeah. Tress reveals voice as well. I love Tress's voice for Gadget. Like, it's not the usual voice she does, and I kind of like that. It's a softer side to Tress, and she gives the character a bit of a nasally voice that adds that adorability. Cursed. Well, Chip got her first, so there's that. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know what happens in the movie, but in the show, no one ends up with her in the show, let's just say. Like, they hint, and they mainly lean towards Chip, but nothing comes of it. This was the 80s. They weren't really going to take that kind of thing far. Soda Injustice. I think this was the first time I had a crush on a cartoon as a kid. Same for most people, really. Gooba Dude. I myself have a weakness for adorable characters. She has no shame of being the handy woman of the group. Yeah. Yeah, she seems really proud of being an inventor. Cameron says, I started watching the Chip and Dale series, but from what I've seen, she is cute and very kind. Super kind. So gentle. Computer guy, screw the guilty adult in me. She's smart, she's funny, she's helpful, and S would be more than deserved, so shut up adult me. I say S as well. Done. She's the brains of the group. Evan, it doesn't happen in the movie. Computer guy, and those eyes. The eyes of... She's got big blue eyes. Oh! Silver, dude, she's from a series too old for me to tell. See, I grew up with Rescue Rangers. It was part of my childhood. Because I was born in 1990, so a lot of 80 shows ended up being part of my childhood as well. Silver says hugging material. Oh, she does give characters. She is very good at hugging characters. I will say that. Billy, it's been a while since I've watched the show. 14 Khan. Lima Char, you mean the one where they kept her nude? I don't know what that's referring to. Okay. So SD. Yeah, definitely SD. Okay, who is next? Okay. Leah already knows this one. Because he shares it with me. Gantu. Okay. First of all, this is not a shallow crush. Because first of all, yes, he's got that hot, kind of like bulky monster thing going for him. He seems like the kind of character that could pick you up. And he's also I don't know if anyone has actually seen him shirtless, but there's that as well. And I have a thing for the nautical aesthetic, and he has that kind of like nautical thing going for him. But I'm mainly attracted to him for his personality, really. More than anything, because in the Lilo and Stitch TV series and the sequels, he's developed a bit more. Because in the movie, he's more of like just an antagonist role. He's just more somewhat like a foil for Stitch. But in the series and the sequels, there's a bit more to him, and he's got some himbo qualities to him. And he seems a bit sensitive and fragile, and he finds it very difficult to take criticism. And he's very self-conscious, and at the same time, he's kind of not let go of his inner child, so he can be a bit goofy and silly as well. And he's really sweet. I'm sorry, but in the series, he's really sweet, and he has a lot of soft moments that I really like. Where am I in chat? Chat. Silver says DILF material. Evan, why Gantu? He's more scary than pretty. I don't know. I think he's got very pretty eyes. Very pretty eyes. And again, scary can be sexy. He kidnapped a child. He did. Yeah. He's done a lot of bad things. So he's evil, but at the same time, he does redeem himself by the end of the franchise. Yeah. Billy says he's shirtless in his TV series. In a couple of he gets a couple of shirtless scenes in the TV series. Yeah, and the computer guy. I don't like Gantu because he's boring. He's not a bad guy. He's just doing his job. He doesn't deserve the hate, but that's the thing. He's just a space cop on mission. That's just in the first movie. In the TV show and the sequels, he's almost like a different character, and he's just adorable. He's got way more personality after the movie. They develop it a lot more. Done. No, he's wicked. He straight kidnapped a child. I'm not gonna take that away. He's still evil. Leo says he's great spouse material. Evan, what are your thoughts on Kevin Michael Richardson's voice for him? It's Kevin Michael Richardson. He's got that great boomy, bassy voice, and he makes everything he reads sound like butter. So yeah. Cursed, I appreciate his redemption throughout the franchise. Yeah, it's a very slow redemption as well. It's not like in one film or one episode he's saying like, oh, I'm gonna be the good guy now. He's kind of like he's beaten down, because at the end of the day, he's just trying to keep an income. I don't really remember him in the series, sadly. Watch the series. The series is pretty damn fun, and Gantu is a big reason why. Rex says, what did I just walk in on? We're talking about my cartoon crushes, Rex. And Gantu is one of them. Kubidu, unlike the other villains, you mentioned Gantu at least had some humility to see the error of his ways when Hamsterfield fires him. Yeah. G-Crabad, either high C or B. I'm going to go with B. Leo, I mean, seriously, the way they drew his abs and muscles and how often they had him shirtless, the animators must have known. They knew. They knew what they had on their hands. Ghost, I always felt bad for him in the episode where he lost his memory. Oh, there's an episode of him losing his memory. That sounds so cute. Dunn says B as well. Yay, we got another B. 14 Khan. Yeah, we all know Leo Mitchell and why they made him. Yeah. B. Oh, we got a lot of B's. Cameron, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I prefer him in the sequels in the show. He isn't the smartest, but he seems like someone who underneath the mean act is kind and gentle soul, but he deserves better and being treated like garbage from Hamsterfield. Yep, that's everything we're basically talking about, Cameron. That's one of the first points I made. Like, when I say I have a crush on him, it's less to do with the first film and more to do with the character he is in the TV series and the sequels. Silver, gotta love a man who tolerates Sandwich Guy for so long. Yeah. That's a good point. Listy says, shark man. Leo, so soft, yet so dumb. Hey, we got a lot. I'm gonna go with B. I mean, like, he does still do some pretty bad things, so it's hard for me to like put him in A. But like, he does redeem himself. He's visually got that scary, sexy thing going for him. He's got that giant thing going for him. He's got Kevin Michael Richardson's voice. Yeah, I'm going to give a B. I feel like it's fair to give him a B. Let's put him in B. Okay, who is next? Where am I? Where? Okay, so next is Garnet. Come on. Don't I have to say anything? It's Garnet. She's badass. She's confident in herself. She's a symbol of two people in love. She has awesome powers, and like she's proud to be a fusion. Yeah, come on. And Estelle's voice is great. I love Estelle's voice, and she's got a fantastic design as well. Silver says Kronk. Everyone's going Kronk for Garnet. Kubi Guy, Kronk. Garnet is Kronked here. I don't want to hear any objections. Curse, yes, I hate. Oh, that's about something else. Kronked here. Listy, I recently rewatched the whole series. She's fun. Garnet is best mum. I mean, yeah. Again, she's just so damn freaking cool, and like I love that when she's wearing glasses, she looks awesome, and she looks so stylish in them. But then when she takes them off, you just see these eyes that are meant to represent two sensitive people. So you see all these emotions in her eyes. It's like and when she fuses, she could become a giantess. So that's another sexy thing for her. So Range says Kronktier. Leo says she's the closest thing to a mother Stephen actually had. Hell yeah, she's got the MILF thing going for her. Rex, having a crush on Garnet is weird since it's two people already in love with each other. We don't really go that deep into these kinds of. I get the impression maybe you're new here, Rex, but like, yeah, we don't go that deep. We don't go that complex. It's just a bit of fun. Always remember, this is just a bit of fun. Don't overthink these crushes. Zal says Kronk as well. And she's stronger than you, says Computer Guy. Listy, she's made love. Oh no, I know what you're referencing now. Kronk here. The soda engines, her angry stare is scary. Hell yeah. That's the Ruby side of her. Done. Garnet is awesome and kind. She also got those lips and afro-like hair. 14 Khan, ooh la la. You know what? We're getting a lot of Kronks. Let's give me. Is this a Kronk? Is this a Kronk or an S? Is this a Kronk or an S? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's find out. Is it a Kronk or an S? Evan says, looks like everyone wants Kronk. Let's hit the golden button. Lisa says she's thicker than a Pixar mom. Yeah. Thicker than a Pixar mom. I know what you mean when you say that. Are we pressing the golden buzzer? Is this a Kronk? Is this a Kronk or is it an S? We need to know. So 14 Khan says Kronk. I feel like she's a Kronk, but it's up to you. Soda Engines, as once said, extra thick. Everyone's just saying thick or Kronk. Press the buzzer!
Boom, baby!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Okay, yep, Garnet is absolutely a Kronk. I agree. That's something I will not argue with. Okay, who is next? So we've got another Steven Universe one now. Greg! Yee! He's so cute! I mean, first of all, he's a really talented musician. Second of all, he's a dad, so the dad thing's got me. You all know I like my dad characters. He's got a dill thing going for him. And he's got that adorable, sweet voice, and he just seems so calm. He just seems so nice, and yeah, I really like him. I really do. Silver also love that cherry outfit. Yeah. So says, Soda Engines, Greg is just a good guy. He's such a good guy. Out of all the characters on this list, this is the one I'd probably most likely date. Like, he just seems like the coolest, kind of nicest collected guy. Like, he'll make you feel so loved. He's so good at loving. Leo, I'm amazed we didn't mention how good he is at Meat Beat Mania. Yeah, he is as well, yeah. Good guy. How would we dare put two SU characters of Kronk here? I love his free-spirited nature and his paternal aura. Yeah, he's such a good dad. Evan says he's the closest to Kronk himself. Oh, I feel might be another golden buzzer. Here we go. If Garnet is best mom, Greg is best dad. Yes, really great point. As well as he looks so huggable. Yeah, okay, so one thing, with a lot of my animated crushes, if they look huggable, then yeah. It's one reason why Gantu is on here. He looks huggable. Kez, looking at that cherry sweater, I'm surprised you don't have a strawberry equivalent, Jam. Maybe. Could get one. The Soda Entrance, another Kronk tier for me. Dunn, I like his hair and he's just a chill guy. So chill. It just seems like someone you could just hang out with and have no worries in the world. Leo, Greg is pretty amazing, overcoming his shitty childhood, raising Stephen on his own as well as he did, despite the many limitations. He's an old rocker, yep. Plus guys who like fit girls who are taller than them are the greatest. Yes, he has a giantess thing going. He likes his giantesses just like me, so I'm like, hell yeah, Greg. 14 gone. Greg is a great father to Stephen. Could we go? Yeah, Gantu could hug me and crush every bone in my body in the process. Some people like that. Soda Engines. I think it was the one episode with the TV that really made me hate Amethyst. I don't know what Amethyst is. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen Steven Universe, if I'm honest, by the way. Listy. He also almost marries an entire colony because they all want him because they can sense his awesomeness. Okay, give me your rankings, everyone. Is he an S or is he a Kronk? Because we seem to be going between those two at the moment. Actually, I don't think we've seen. I think I've mainly seen Kronks. Listy, he also. Oh, I've read that already. So what ranking are we giving him? Kronk. We got a Kronk from Cameron. Leo. I love how when the diamonds come to Earth, he says, "Time to work the whole universe charm. Settle down." He's so cute. We got more Kronks. I feel like this could be a Kronk. It's just mainly been Kronks. Kronk. Let's see. One more Kronk, and I'll press the buzzer. One more Kronk. Kronk.
Boom, baby.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Okay, so let's put him in Kronk. Hang on. Streamlabs is such a pain. Where the hell is it? Gee, Greg. Sorry, I'm trying to find him. Greg in Kronk. Okay. Who is next? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a very shallow one. First of all, I really love his sassiness. I love his sarcasm. I've said this before, but I find sarcasm really attractive. I also kind of pity him because like he's the least popular of the gods. But he's still evil. He's still evil. And he's kind of pretty. I'm sorry. I know he doesn't look conventionally pretty, but like, I don't know. He's got the fire hair. He's got the scary jaws. He's got those big eyes. I'm weird, I know. I like my grotesque looking characters. I have a weird taste. We've made that clear now. Where am I in chat now? I'm trying to find where I'm in chat now. Here we go. Ooh, I understand you on that one. He has the energy and sass. He's funny as heck. Yes, you get it. I think the only thing that turns me off is his temper. Really. Zelda, wait, did you draw him in the art contest? Yes, so for those who don't know, me, Leo, and Sora did a video where we had to draw 3 different Disney characters under 30 minutes, and Hades was one of them. Go check it out. It's a Disney fan art challenge video. Go check it out. Leo, why not the Disney version? Because when it comes to him mythology, he is the best. Done. Why Hades the devil himself? Cinematic mind, that flaming blue hair. Yes, it's the hair. The hair really does it for me. And even though he's kind of like scary when he's angry, it's also kind of sexy scary. I wouldn't want to be burned alive by him, but like at the same time, this one's both shallow but also kind of like he's got that personality. It's a bit like Draken. He's got that personality. Pointy teeth are scary. Hell yeah. And like we said before, scary can be sexy. The only thing that turns me off is the teeth. Kubadude, Hades is basically is a sketchy used car salesman who has a body count. Does he kill anyone? I can't. Oh, I know he tries to kill Hercules. I can't remember if he succeeds in killing anyone. It's an attempted murder. Okay. Done. I don't something him. Can't stand his teeth and sharp knife, but would be business partners. Matchat, we add him to the Kronk tier. We carry on. We go home happy. What do you say? No, he does not deserve to be in Kronk. I'd say C. I'd say C. The personality is really doing it for me, and I'm the one weirdo who finds him physically attractive as well. Evan, Hades has a whole river of people he killed. Did he kill all those people? I thought they were just like souls from Earth. Leo, let's look at themselves. I'd rather be left alone with him than his brothers. Kubidia says D. Zelda says, oh please, he's a guy. Yeah, oh, he's got the sassy thing going for him. He's even though he's kind of a dick and he's kind of evil, he's kind of manipulative, he's kind of a good kind of like queer-coded best friend for Meg. Come on. He's kind of right when it comes to guys. Can we guys see that's way too low? Put him at B at least, pretty please. It's a guilty one, okay? We shouldn't be attracted to him. It's naughty. So like, yeah, I'm mainly talking about the Disney. We'll talk about Disney. We're talking about original Greek mythology. We'll talk about Disney. Don says D. Guy says I would love to hang out with him, and that's enough for me. You know what? I'm gonna put him in C. And like, it's a guilty C. I feel like C and D are always just like the worst of villains. Who is next? Okay. Ooh. Okay. I get to talk about something that not enough people are talking about. Okay. So, this is Honeybee. And And she's a character from a show called The Great North, which is from the creators of Bob's Burgers. Go watch The Great North. I feel like it's one of the most underrated cartoons that's around today. It's so chill, it's so relaxed, and it's all about healthy family love. And Honeybee is a reason why the show is so chill and so relaxing and such comfort food to me. Because, okay, so first of all, she's beautiful. She's absolutely friggin' beautiful. And she has a great voice as well. Love her voice. Love her delivery. And she's also a filmmaker. If a character's a filmmaker, I automatically find them attractive. I really do. She's a filmmaker with her husband, and so she's very creative. She's very creative, very passionate about what she does, and she's always very business savvy as well. So she knows how to like market her media as well. She's just so cool when it comes to like filmmaking. I'm the one weirdo that finds filmmakers hot. But like, yeah, and it's rare to see female characters that are filmmakers in media, so that's great as well. And I really like. Okay, so she's married into the Tobin family, the main cast, the main characters. She's married into this family, and this is the Tobin family. They're a little quirky, a little weird, but she's not immediately judgmental. She's curious. She's like, oh, this is what the family tradition is. Oh, that's really cute. I'm going to join in too. What I find the most attractive thing about her though is that when it comes to her as a wife, her husband is kind of silly, kind of dippy, a bit playful, sometimes a bit immature. But she never plays that kind of like usual female trope of like, oh, we've got to be serious, we've got to be mature, behave, husband, behave. No, she's just as silly as him, and she encourages it, and like they have their relationship she has with her husband is so sweet, so adorable. Okay, now I need to see chat. Everyone's still talking about Greek mythology. Right. Where am I in chat? Where am I in chat? Stop talking about Greek mythology. let me find where we're talking about Honeybee. Listy, she's the only character I like from that show, but sorry, it's not enough to keep me watching it. That's fine, that's fine. For me, it's one of my major comfort shows. Oh, I've never watched this show. You decide on that one. Evan, does she have a soothing voice? It's not soothing. I mean, like, there's another character in the show who has a way more soothing voice, Beef. But her voice is like, it's just really nice. It's a really nice sounding voice, and even when she's talking to the younger characters, she doesn't patronize them with her voice. She's just she speaks them on that level. Yeah. Leo says she does look pretty. She's really pretty. She's pretty on the outside and inside. Cameron, I was about to say the animation reminded me of Bob's Burgers. Yes, it is. It's kind of like Bob's Burgers, but at the same time it isn't. Jigabrat, I can relate with your reason to crush on her. 14 going, oh yeah, it reminds me of Bob's Burgers. Yeah, everyone's saying Bob's. Yeah, it is the same creator. I pretty much find any artist characters attractive in some ways. Yeah, she's pretty much an artist. She's very creative. A lot of the characters in the Tobin family are creative people. Dunn says she looks very pretty. I love her afro and how she loves film like me. Oh, she's so passionate about film. She's so nerdy about film, and like her husband is as well. So they always base their dates on films, on their love of film. And I'm gonna get teary-eyed about describing this, but like they get married in the show. There's an episode where they get married and they base the wedding theme on like film, and it's just, oh, it's so cute. The whole show is so cute, and like she's a big reason why the show's so cute. It's just so refreshing to see an adult like this kind of character in an animated family sitcom, where she's not like the stern kind of like disciplined serious character. She's just as silly as everyone else. I love it, but at the same time she still can be very mature. I'm sure you're enjoying talk about Greek mythology, computer guy, but we've got to move on. Yeah, the wedding is beautiful. The wedding episode, again, people need to check out The Great North. They really do. I really give it a chance. Give it a chance. It's a bit different to Bob's Burgers, but at the same time, I kind of prefer it to Bob's Burgers because the family is just so damn healthy. It's such a healthy family. Like, they do sometimes have their fallouts and the disagreements and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, Like, things never go too far. They never go too far for comedy. Like, it's just such a chill, loving family. I love it so much. Like, one of my favorite episodes has the son, Ham. He's a really sweet guy, and he loves his dad so much and looks up to his dad. But he's becoming a teenager, and he's like, I've got to rebel. I'm a teenager, but I feel bad because I love my dad. I don't want to do it. I don't want to rebel. But all my other teenage friends are like having a go at their parents, and I don't know if I should be part of that. And his dad, Beeve, basically says, you should do it. It's part of growing up. I'm the man. You can take the piss out of me. It's so sweet. Go watch Great North. I need to move on because we'll be talking about Great North all night. It's available on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. Okay, so I guess not many people here can really rank her because she's a more obscure character, but I'm gonna go with S. Any other Great North fans here that would agree she's an S? The thing is, so I was recently in a job that I really did not like. I actually hated going to it, and I'd have to work very late. It was very exhausting, and sometimes I didn't even get breaks. But I'd come home and I'd watch The Great North. And I'd see characters like Honeybee, and I'd just feel 100 times better. Like, so go watch Great North. Yes, as you see, watch list. It's so good. It's underrated. Like, on the one hand, I get why it's not as popular, because Bob Burgers is a bit more quirkier, a bit more sillier, a bit more out there, has a bit more personality. But this one's just so relaxing. A. Soda Engine says A. A. Everyone's saying A, so maybe I need to be a bit more humble and give her an A. I mean, like, we're gonna be here all night if we stay in Great North, so let's just put her in A quick before I keep talking about Great North. This is gonna become a Great North stream. Okay, who is next? Well, hi Jimbo. He's so cute. He's so damn cute. He's got the dad thing going for him. He's unapologetically silly, and he's always cheery, he's always smiley. He loves his wife to bits. He's very supportive of his son's inventions. You know what? He's an S tier, but like I would not blame you for putting him in Kronk tier. I think he's amazing. He's awesome. He's so awesome, and like some of the funniest moments in Jimmy Neutron come from Q. He's probably the funniest character. Here we go. I love Q. He's adorable. Leo says, what the actual... Leo can't say anything, because here's the thing. Leo has a thing for Harold Ramis, the actor and writer and filmmaker, and I've realised recently that Hugh looks like Harold Ramis. So technically, Leo has a thing for Hugh Neutron. She's too... Sorry. He looks like one of your crushes. 14 gone. Oh, this guy is actually good. He's great. He's so adorable. I love how goofy he is. You all know that I'm a sucker for silly characters. I find silliness very, very attractive. Wacky is sexy, okay? I love that he's got a thing for ducks. That is so cute. Here we go. I can understand this Harold Ramis crush. I get it too. Leo, I'm still not over the conversation we had when you told me he looked like Egon Spengler. I've still not forgiven you for that. But he does. He looks like Egon Spengler. Doesn't he? You can't unsee it. Come on, I need to rewatch the movie. I never watched the show. I've not watched every episode of the show, but the show's pretty fun. Yeah, Jimmy Neutron's awesome. And Hugh is like one of the like best things about Jimmy Neutron. Quite, Jimbo. Listy, but does he collect spores, molds, and fungus? I don't think so. His son does. Well, here's a theory then. If he looks like Egon Spengler, technically, you could theorize that he is Egon's dad, and Jimmy grows up to be Egon. Cheek Raban, I vaguely remember the show, but I had a gut memory that he's the funniest character. He is. He's the funniest character in the show, and there's a lot of funny characters in the show. Could we do it? Agreed Kronk tier. He's a quirky man, but at the same time a loving family man. Can't wait to play as him in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl later this year. We've got 2 Super Smash style games coming out with like IPs. Multiverses and Nickelodeon. I didn't even realise they're coming the same year. Done. He looks good. I would like to talk with him. Computer guy. He doesn't have the right curly hair to look like Egon. Silver. I remember when he said that sitting on a banana changed his life forever. Oh, I love that. Oh, Silver. It convinced me that he's an ally. Leo says, don't encourage him. I say let's ruin Leo's crush on Egon. Let's do it. It's fun. Listy, is there an episode where Jimmy has half a slinky but he straightens it? There's so many Egon references now. I've ruined everything for people who have Egon crushes. But yeah, what's everyone's ranking? We've had 2 Kronk so far. I agree he's a Kronk. He's such a Kronk. Kronk. Oh, we're getting a lot of Kronks. I feel like we might have to click the buzzer. Oh, Kabugan says A or S is good. Ooh, they've got one disagreement. I think you're a little outmatched. Portigon, oh my god, and even look at his appearance, and yes, he does look like that of Harold Ramis. See, Leo, it's not just me. Gonna put some ghost, Jimbo? So yeah, grades. Give me the ranking. What would you rank him? In terms of attractiveness, remember, we're not talking about, like, as a standalone character. We're talking about attractiveness. Listy says he looks more like Ace Ventura with glasses to me. I kind of see that. Kronk, yep.
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah, I think he earns it. He's such a Kronk. Never thought I'd say that. You Sean's a Kronk. Let's put him in Kronk. Okay, who is next? So next up we have Jane from Disney's Tarzan. So first of all, she's so pretty, so dang pretty, and she's got that lovely accent going for her as well. And I really like that how her character grows. How, like, at the beginning she's a little snobby, she's a little stuck up, but as she bonds with Tarzan and as she, like, falls in love with the jungle, like, there's this more the more rebellious side of her comes out throughout the film that I really like, and she does have a sincere love and affection for the wild, for gorillas, and yeah, and she even learns to, like, swing on vines just like Tarzan. Like, yeah, I'm saying S, absolutely S. I like that she's not perfect looking. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. She doesn't look like a Disney princess, but she's still really pretty. She's her own kind of pretty. Leo, Jane is lovely. I like the dress down outfit she has with the white shirt and red skirt. To be fair, I kind of prefer that look. The Soda entrance is S tier. Listy Rimsa says Minnie Driver is so funny. She is. It's nice to have a funny female character that doesn't resort to just being sarcastic. Not that I don't love those ladies too. Yeah, she's funny in her own way. Like, it's mainly her reactions to things that are very funny. But I will say hands down, the funniest scene in Tarzan to me, it'll never change. It is always going to be the chalkboard scene. I fucking love the chalkboard scene so much. I've gone back to Disney's Tarzan just for that scene. Gorilla! Gorilla! No. So good. What you gone? People say that she is the descendant of Belle. Well, I can kind of see that. Curses, I think she's the ultimate Herbo. I don't know if I'd say that she's a Herbo. I don't know. Evan, just curious, how does Jane not look like a typical princess? I don't know, she just doesn't. She doesn't look like a typical princess. That's all I can say. She doesn't look like one. But she feels out of my league. Aww. I would never dare to take her away from her Tarzan. Stop! You do this every stream, Computer Guy. You always think about, are they in a relationship? Put that away. This is a scenario where they're single, okay? Unless they're open to a menage en trois. because Tarzan is also a pretty big crush. Yeah, I wouldn't call her a bimbo either, because she is very smart. She's very educated. She's inherited a lot of intellect and interest in science from her dad. Yeah, the chalkboard scene still makes me laugh. It's so good, so good. By the way, speaking of Clayton, who is voiced by Brian Blessed, if Brian Blessed ever comes near to where you live to do his live show, go watch it. I've seen a lot of live shows in my life, including famous rock bands. Brian is the best. Brian is hilarious live. They just let him loose. Dunn says she's pretty, but I love how calm she is. She's very calm, very chill. Cameron, Jane is S tier. She's cute and loves animals. Yeah, but at the same time, if an animal is out of line, she'll stand up to that animal. Good dude. Jane basically helps Tarzan bring out his human side. Yes, this is even carried in the Tarzan show, where she also becomes a barefoot waifu. Listy, typical princesses at the time had round faces and button noses. Her face and nose are more angular. That's what I wanted to say. She looks much more angular compared to like other Disney princesses. Yeah, that's the right word. Leo, I saw a meme on Tumblr showing Jane drawing on the chalkboard and then Tarzan drawing it. Art is what my friends think I do versus what I actually do. That's so good. She's about S tier for loving animals. Soda Engines, we all go back to this Tarzan for Brian Blessed. 14 Khan, who is Brian Blessed? End of stream. Who just said who is Brian Blessed? 14 Khan. So Brian Blessed is, he's a British actor who's known for a very booming kind of voice, really loud, and a big bushy beard. He's awesome, and he's the voice of Clayton in Disney's Tarzan. Leo, I still think the movie did her dirty when they deleted the scene in the climax where she really kicks ass. What? We could have had an ass-kicking scene from her? Shows her intelligence and ingenuity in the heat of the danger. Whereas in the film, Clayton just knocks her to the side like, bruh. Oh, dang, I wanted to delete the scene now. Gordon's alive! Let's hear him see. Chiswick, Fresh Horse. Done. She's not biased unlike her father and the villain. Yes, yeah. Leo says that was actually a good impression of him. Again, I've seen him live. I spent 3 hours with the actual man. It's like it stuck with me. That's how I do most of my impressions. I just listen to them for like an extended amount of time and then I've got it. Can we go? Well, let's be more serious. She's smart, she's a great teacher and an ecologist. Ecologist before ecology was a thing. Like I said, she's not perfect looking. Her mouth is a little weird. Her hair is often messy. Yeah, I like weird. I think weird is sexy. Evan, did you know that Brian Blessed was the boss Nass in Star Wars Phantom Menace? I did. Me, sir! Jar Jar Binks! Listy, you also see her in trousers a couple of times, which was still a big no-no back then. Yep. Leo, fun fact for anyone that doesn't know, Brian Blessed is the man who does the Tarzan yell in the movie, despite playing the villain. Yep, that's true as well, yeah. It's a bit like how in Toy Story 2, one of the South Park actresses does the yodeling for Jessie. Yeah. Kyle's mum does the yodeling for Jessie in Toy Story 2. I'm not messing around. The Soda Engines. It's funny because I remember I was watching Trial of a Time Lord recently, and I got to the second story, and once Brian Blessed got on screen, it was such a massive treat. Whenever he's fun in everything. I don't think the one thing you cannot call Brian Blessed is boring, and he's so inspiring. Right, I don't want to turn this into a Brian Blessed stream. What ranking were we giving here? Actually, she almost looks like a Disney villain with her pointy chin. Disney princesses don't have chins like that. Yeah, again, very angular look to her. Give her black hair and a mean look, and you have an evil queen. Yeah, it just shows looks aren't everything. Exactly. Yep, Evan was right. Mary Kay Bergman. Mary Kay Bergman was the voice of all the female characters in South Park until she sadly committed suicide after she did the South Park movie. Okay, so what rankings? We got to get our rankings done. I think we're only halfway through the stream. Evan says A and A. I'm saying S. I'm leaning heavily towards S. S, 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 S. A, S. Oh, we got one saying Kronked here. I don't know if I go Kronked here. S. S. Yeah, we got some S's. Let's go for S. Yep, let's put an S. Right, who is next? Oh, so this is a very new one, very recent one. You probably already guessed it after I reviewed the film, but Jin from Turning Red. I love how timid he is and a little fragile he is. He's really damn cute. He's got that dill thing going for him. He's got the dad thing going for him, and he looks like a typical dad as well. And he's just so soft and so gentle, and he knows exactly what to say to his daughter at the right times. And plus, he's an amazing cook. Absolutely amazing cook. All the food he makes in the film, even when they're uncooked, I'm like, oh, I want to eat that. And the way characters describe his cooking, I'm like, oh, I want to eat it. Okay, so what do people think, Jin? Because I say S, but we're not blaming people for picking Kronk. Because I knew Jin would be on this list. If you know my taste, of course Jin will be on this list. It's almost predictable Jin will be on this list. Big guy. Oh, Ailing's dad was one of my favorite characters of the film. I love that he's the one convincing his daughter to keep a panda, but he isn't he too what? Sorry. So Cameron says S tier. So yeah, I'm saying S, but wouldn't be surprised if people go for Kronk, because he is kind of a Kronk. It's like if Kronk was a dad. Lewis says, I saw a post saying how Jin saying his wife's red panda form was big, but neglecting to mention it being Godzilla sized is such a dad thing to do. It is, yeah, that's a good point. He is such a dad. Good dude. As much as I love Turning Red, I related a bit too much to it. I myself had parents like Ming and Jin, but gender swapped. Oh, bless you. Evan says, Kronk, sorry, I was about to write, isn't he too sidelined during the whole film, but forgot to erase it. He's a little sidelined, but what we get of him, I think, is Kronk here. I really do. I really do. And sometimes a character doesn't have to be like a major doesn't have to like have a major role to like show how attractive they are. The scenes we get with him, you're like, wow, okay, yeah. He's a keeper. He really is. Cameron says, does he remind you of Riley's father from Inside Out? Is that just me? No, I think they're very different characters. May's father is so sweet. Oh, this is done, by the way. May's father is so sweet. He doesn't yell at his daughter, and he understands why she rebels. Also, he cooks. Yep. Kronk. Could be guy. In the end, it's not important. He's a great character. ARS, at least for me. Best Pixar dad. Oh, I don't know. They have a lot of good dads, and there's the dad in Luca that I absolutely love as well. Oh, I should have put him on. I need to put him on one of these tier lists. The dad in Luca. Yes. He's a himbo dad. Come on. 14 Kong Godzilla, Brian Blessed style. Godzilla! He's coming! Because I'm surprised you didn't put Stolas from Hell of a Boss, considering his dad qualities he has as well. I've not finished Hell of a Boss yet, if I'm honest. I've only watched the pilot. So what ranking are we giving Jin? Evan, why the dad and Luca? You agreed with Luca's mum of sending him away. No. Not the main character's dad. The fisherman dad. Not that dad, a different dad. Forgot his name. The one that cooks amazing spaghetti. So yeah, rankings for Jin. What we got? Almost 2 hours into the stream. We've got to get through the rest, folks. Give me your rankings quick. What? I say S, but I kind of want someone to play the Kronk button. S. Computer guy says S. Camera says S. You want me to do Brian Blessed singing Jambareeqi reviews? Jambareeqi reviews! So we've got one Kronk, another Kronk, Massimo. That was the dad. That was the dad from Luca that I like. Yeah. Yeah, Julia's dad. That's it. Yeah. He would definitely be a Kronk. So we've got two Kronks, but mainly S's. We've got mainly S's going on at the moment. We need a final decision. Help me make a final decision. Forget the moment, I'm probably going to go with an S, because there's not that many Kronks. Give people a little time to decide before I throw them on S. If we get a bunch of Kronks, then I'll change my mind. She's turning into a panda! A red panda! S, yeah, let's go with S. S. Who is next? So next up, we have got Johnny from the Sing movies. So again with Johnny, I really like how tender-souled he is and how gentle he is, even though he's in an upbringing where that's very difficult to be. So I do feel for him, and he's got daddy issues going off. Yeah, and he's an amazing singer, and he covers Elton John. I'm a massive Elton John fan, and like his design is really cute, and I love his hair, and he looks really cool in a leather jacket. Yeah, Johnny's awesome. He's probably like one of the nicest characters in the Sing films. I really like Taron Egerton's voice from it as well, because it sounds a bit dopey but also kind of sweet. Listy Illumination. Hey, you know how everyone is hot for Shabani the Gorilla lately? Let's make a character like that and find a way to make a movie around him. I don't know what that is. Evan, don't worry about going. If you don't worry about it, because like the whole stream is going to be uploaded on my second channel, Jambareeqi Highlights. Anyway, Cinnamican and Santa's best main scene character by a landslide. I'm still unsure who my favorite would be. So dangerous. Sorry, I can't help. I haven't seen the film. No worries. 14 Khan is voiced by what's his name from Kingsman? Yeah, Taron Egerton. I think that's how you say his name. Leo, he's a sweetie. Plus that cover of I'm Still Standing. Yeah, I'm gonna say S. Nah, Evan, don't worry about it. If you leave when you want. So dangerous. Ah, yes, monkey, very crush worthy. Monkey. Monkey cute. I've got a bit of a monkey brain myself, so. His leather jacket is fantastic, and it definitely adds to his attractiveness as well. So I'm saying S. People agree? Do people agree it's an S tier? Listy, there was a picture going round of a sexy gorilla just before Sing 1 came out. Leo says, oh my god, Shabani, he's this gorilla in Japan that suddenly gained loads of fangirls coming to see him because he's, is that really handsome and has a smolder? It's so funny. I'll tell you all about it later. Yeah, we'll chat about that later. S. Yeah, let's go with S. Let's put Joy in S. Who is next? Ah, yes, definitely Kida. Kida. I mean, first of all, woo! She is hot. I mean, you got the white hair, beautiful face. That amazing clothes. The color scheme of her clothes is gorgeous, and they've got that necklace as well. And you got the tattoos. Like this, she looks absolutely amazing. But what I really find attractive about her is just how passionate she is about her own culture. I really love her passion for her own culture and a curiosity about other cultures as well. Like, she just seems so in love with learning things, and that's what makes her so perfect for Milo as well. And again, Milo is one of my other crushes, so it's like a pairing. Leo says, Kita, pretty good looking cougar. I also like that she won't take shit from people either. Like, when, what's his name? Mole is kind of been a bit gross. She's like, Silver says S. I say definitely S. Kree Summer. Oh yeah, okay. So, how can you put a Kree Summer character below S? Come on, Kree's voice is absolutely amazing. Leo, her and Milo are such a cute couple. So much intellectual curiosity between them. Yes, it's like when you put them together, they're even more hot. Could we do another badass barefoot waifu from Disney? Leo, nothing better than a princess that's ready to stab a bitch. Yeah. Yeah, hell yes. This is an S tier. She's pure S. She really is. Okay, we got a lot of S's. Let's throw the tears at me. Throw the tears at me, folks. I mean, she's even hot in Atlantis too. Matchup, really? She was voiced by Susan Carmichael from Rugrats. Don't. Yeah, she was, but don't reference that. She's also Foxy Love in Drawn Together. That's a more appropriate comparison. Okay, so ranking everyone. Leo, plus even I can admit her thighs or something. Hell yeah. Done. I agree, I like her, that she's not ashamed of her culture and people and will fight to protect it. That's a woman for me. Good big guy. You don't like Rugrats? I love Rugrats, but it's just a bit weird when someone's comparing my crush to, like, a toddler character. It's just a bit gross. Don't do that. Compare her to another one. Yeah, white hair's hot, yeah. Oh, Listy says, it's not often Kree gets asked to do a softer normal voice for a character, so it's nice to hear. Yeah, she's usually doing very, like, harsh sounding or very sassy kind of characters, but with this one, it's a much more gentle one. S, yeah, let's go with S. Leo says, I feel so much for when she lost her mum. Her mum's hot as well. Who is next? So next up is kind of a popular one, kind of a generic one, kind of a basic one, but it's Leela from Futurama. What I really love about her is that she's that great balance of being really badass and like both kind of like in confidence and physical martial arts skills and laser skills, but also just really, really fragile and really sensitive and really sympathetic and has this sad backstory that you feel for. So like she can defend herself, she can look after herself, but at the same time you kind of want to give her a hug better. Yeah, for me she's an S tier, but I would say that she's Kronk. She's definitely Kronk. Cool gang. I know Kita is like 88,000 years old, but she's young looking, and damn, 8 millennia struck in one place. That must have been boring. Leo, I recently saw a post pointing out how the reason the king went blind because he looked into the light he was shielding Kita from. He let himself go blind just to look at his wife one more time. Oh, that's beautiful. So it's just a tad weird, but at least it wasn't Inspector Gadget's niece. Yeah, remember, let's try to compare Kita to like adult Kree Summer characters, please. But yeah, let's talk about Leela. We're on to Leela now. What do people think of Leela? She's awesome. Dunn says, I can't say I haven't seen Futurama. Go watch Futurama, it's great. Good big guy. She doesn't take crap from people, and I like that. And yeah, at the same time, sensitive and feminine. Love her, Kronk. Yeah. I love Katie Seagal's voice for her too, and she's very pretty as well. Very, very pretty. It must have been really hard to make a Cyclops look that beautiful, but like they did it. They really did it. Listed the episode where you find out that her parents were watching her all along. Oh, don't get me started. That and the Game of Thrones ending are the ones that really get me. Leela is great. I always really felt for her in the episodes where she finally meets her parents, or when she gets taken advantage of by a con man who claims to be the same species as her. Oh, I hated him so much. Anyone who hurts Leela, I'm like... Pfft. I mean, I remember, like, quite recently, Katie Seagal was in, I think she got attacked or something, or mugged or something, and, like, everyone was like, you dare hurt her. Kronked here. Everyone's going Kronked here. I think we've got a lot of Kronks so far. If we get a couple more Kronks, then I'll hit the buzzer. Cameron, Kronked here. Leela was one of my first crushes that I remember. She's very cool and sweet. Also love her voice. Leo, you know you've got a great design when she's prettier as a Cyclops, and it's so weird seeing her with two eyes. Yes, 100% agree. Like she doesn't look right with two eyes. It's like she was meant to have one eye. Soda Engines, Futurama is such a good show. It really is. I highly recommend it to people who haven't seen it, especially when it's going to get a reboot soon. So rankings, throw your rankings at me. We've got a couple of Kronks so far, so she could be a Kronk. Come guys, same reason why I hate Zach Brannigan in Futurama. I hate that he's so pushy with Leela. Yeah, ugh, gross. Listy, and Fry was straight in there to say she was perfect the way she was. Good boy, yeah. Leo, I'd say Kronk, nothing better than someone who got their shit together. We are going to hit the buzzer!
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Yes, Leela is definitely a Kronk. Let me try and... Hang on, 1 sec. I'm trying to get this sorted. Leela, you and Kronk. Who is next? Who is next? Madeleine from Hunchback 2. Yeah, Hunchback 2 as a film kind of sucks, but the whole Madeleine and Quasimodo thing is adorable. And there's something really to Madeleine, because at the same time, yeah, I think she's really damn pretty, and I love her hair. But I really like there's some tragedy to her character, and like how she's kind of like forced into this life of crime because she was taken in by a criminal as a kid. It's really sad. She's getting used and abused by this shitty villain. And like I love how she's model level gorgeous, but like she's and there's all these like handsome men around her, but she sees Quasimodo being like really adorable for a kid, and she's like heart stolen. She's not thinking about like the way he looks or anything. She's just like oh. So she's not shallow whatsoever, and she does redeem herself. She definitely redeems herself. Leo says, I can understand Madeleine. She's a sweetie. Her hair is so nice, and she looks nice in that red dress. Matt Chat, Jennifer Love Hewitt does a good job voicing her. Oh, I love Jennifer Love Hewitt's voice as well. It's so nice, so soft and gentle. Listy, your short hair preference is creeping back in. Yeah, I know. Here we are. That's a toughie. I hate this movie, but I kind of like Madeleine, and I like that she ends up with Quasimodo, even if it goes against the first film's ending. Leo, take a red stage dress and make it green, perfect. The Soda Rangers, oh god, Hunchback 2, we don't speak of it. The film's shit, but like Madeleine and Quasi are probably like one of my top 5 favorite Disney couples. Yeah, I said it. They are so cute, and Madeleine's a big reason why. She's such a nice character. It's just great. It's great to see an animated character that's just nice, and there's no drawbacks to it besides the fact that. And the only things that are bad about her are because of her upbringing. Here we go. Can we say that Madeleine is that one flower that managed to grow on that pile of doo-doo that is this movie? She's definitely the best part of it. The only good part. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Matt Chat, they deserved a better movie. She did. She really did. Absolutely. Madeleine is sweet. I could be friends with her. I'm so glad that there's all these Madeleine fans in this chat. I'm really happy about that. Leo, I just remembered, I like how, while she's sweet, she's not perfect. When she first sees Quasimodo, she is initially scared, but apologetic, and she's constantly torn up about what she's forced to do. Yeah. It's like she's taken back by him, but then when she falls in love with his personality, and that the beauty of his personality comes out in him physically. Yeah, I definitely agree there. Okay, we get it. Nobody likes Hunchback. I don't like Hunchback. We're talking about Madeline, though. Forget about the film she's in. What tier? What tier? I'm saying S. I'm absolutely saying S. She's a sweetie. She really is. Yeah, Tony Jay's not in Hunchback 2. Because Frollo's dead. Leo, I can't deny, even as a kid, I thought the scenes of her and Quasi on a date around Paris was the most romantic thing ever. Yes, yes, yes. This is why they're one of my favorite Disney couples. There's some innocence to them both. So yeah, rankings. What are the rankings? The stream's gonna probably last like midnight at this rate. What's your ranking for Madeline? I say S. Lisa says B. Ooh, B. Camilla says, I wouldn't S be too much. She still has her flaws, but like, why she never ran away from that evil circus? I think it's because the villain, like, this is from domestic abuse experiences of my own, but I feel like she didn't run away with the circus because she felt like the villain was probably the only person that would take her in, and why she wouldn't run away to somewhere else. Because like, I don't think there's even any clues that she would know where else to go. Because like, she's been groomed in this circus, and like, that's normal to her. That's normal to her, and leaving would be scary because it's like, oh, that sense of security would be taken away. Because like, when she's working for Sarouche, she's got a job, she's got a home, and just like running away is not that easy. We've got B, we've got A. Wow. We got all right. You can't say no to those eyes. As Dude, agree the movie isn't good, but I love that she sees Quasimodo for what he is on the inside, which is a great quality. You know what? I've got a lot of B's, a lot of A's. I'm gonna go with A. John says Quasimodo deserved to be with her because she was also abused since childhood. Absolutely, yeah. I'm gonna go with A. I'm gonna go with A. Who is next? So next up is Maid Marian. Maid Marian. So first of all, she's got a very pretty design, and I love that she's very great with kids. She's very maternal, and she knows what the charm is to Robin Hood as well. She knows. Leo, she was constantly groomed and manipulated into feeling. Oh, so this is, by the way, this is Leo's talking about Madeleine right now. She was constantly groomed and manipulated into feeling like she owed him for the bare minimum he showed her, despite everything else he does. Even I know it's sadly very realistic to abuse victims. Yes, exactly, agreed. That's what I was trying to say as an abuse victim myself. That I understand why Madeleine came from. But yeah, on to Maid Marian. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the film, so there's not much that I can really say. It's just that I felt like I needed to put her on this list. I really did. Matt says she was voiced by Monica Evans, who also voiced one of the geese in the Aristocats. I think I remember that fact, yeah. Leo recently watched the scene with her, Lady Cluck, and the kids in the courtyard. It's so cute. She's so cute with kids. Listy, she wants a dozen kids. I hope in that universe they still have litters, or she's in a world of pain. Silver, that's an F for me, too furry for me. There's been a load of furries in this tier list so far. This is not the first. Soda Angel says A. I'd say A as well, because there's another character in this film that's like probably a bit more attractive, and you probably know who I'm talking about. Can we go? She does have a good sense of humor. She's a pirate guard. She's kind to kids, but I feel like she doesn't do much in the movie. Yeah, I think that's why I feel like she's an A. Like she's an A. Like yeah. Leo. Alright, let's just talk about something else. Fonty Khan, the Phony King of England. Singing the Phony King of England with Brian Blessed. I can't remember what the lyrics were right, like. Career Guy. A feels right. Cameron says S. John says, I love her eyes and her outfit is awesome. Her eyes are beautiful. I love that shot where her eyes are like sparkling in the night. So A, yeah, I agree A. Let's throw an A. We're gonna start to get a bit more faster photos. There's quite a few to get through, so let's punch through these. Who is next? So next up is Migo from Smallfoot. Yeah. When I was rewatching the Warner Brothers films for my top 5 list, I kind of realized, I see Migo. Migo's got his himbo thing for him, and he's voiced by one of the most famous himbo actors around today, Channing Tatum. And Channing has a lovely voice. He's just so dopey, but at the same time, he's really curious. And like once he learns more about the world, he really wants to bring that to his culture. Yeah, Migo is awesome. But yeah, I haven't seen this film, so I can't say anything. Not many people saw Smallfoot, so I don't blame you. It came out when we had like 3 different Yeti movies at the same time. Zenadio's Michi. See, this is why I didn't put Michi on here, because everyone just do the meme. Yeah, Channing Tatum's adorable, by the way. Like, one of the best himbo actors in Hollywood today. Like, he's the kind of guy that, like, he ended up, like, writing a book for little girls to read. Like, he's so cute. And that comes out in Migo. I kind of wish that Channing did more voices. I know he gets typecast as himbos, but, like, he's just so good at it. Soda Engines. I remember having a recording of this film, used to watch it on repeat. Cursed CT is a little too bland for me, but each their own. 14, yes, Michi is... Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not that crazy about it, I just realised that I found him attractive for his personality. But it's like, he's got, I like his eyes as well. Like, I'm not going to get too passionate about this one, so I'll probably go with, he's kind of a B for me. Here we go. Oh dear, I'm really getting tired now. I'm awake since 3:30 and this morning train trip. Do you mind if I stop watching that? You leave whatever you want, mate. Leave whatever you want, and if you want to catch back up, the stream's going to be uploaded to my second channel, Jambareeqi Highlights. So, best to scroll to 2 hours and 25 minutes in. That's how far we're into the stream at the moment. So if you want to catch up, go have your sleep and catch up on the VOD. Done. Can't say again because I haven't seen it. Matt Giant, I was expecting them to make the village elder the twist villain, so I was glad when they didn't do that cliche. Agreed. Kiwi Guy, but there are still so much characters I want to see next. You'll see them. You'll see them in the VOD. Think about your health first, mate. Think about your health first. So B, is everyone agreeing that this is a B? I mean, like, I'm not. I have my reasons for finding him attractive, but like I'm not like ooh about it. I'm just kind of like. This is his B as well. Kiwi Guy, yeah, you're right. Good night. Good night, Computer Guy. Good night. B, yeah, let's put him in B. We've got a lot to get through, so let's just throw him in B. Who is next? Next up, okay, this one's kind of a shallow one, and I hope this brings out the fans I want. But Ming from King of the Hill, yeah, she's kind of a bitch, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that she's got this like nasty side to her. And I think that her design is really, really hot. She's got that MILF thing going for her. She's got the short hair. Yeah. I don't really have much to say. Like, I don't think I could ever date her because she's so gossipy, but at the same time, she does have her moments with Khan. She can be kind of soft and gentle with Khan and flirty with Khan, and I kind of like that. So, for me, it's kind of like a B or C. Kind of a B or C. So, Sojourners, I'm going to pretend he's... Oh, right. It's about Migo. But yeah, Ming. I think Ming's the hottest King of the Hill character in terms of design. Personality-wise, I'm not sure. And I love Lauren Thomas' voice for her as well. The Soda Engines. I don't find any of the characters in King of the Hill attractive. I get they've got weird designs. Listy, C, she's too rude for me to forgive her hotness. I get it. Again, this is a guilty crush. She's technically one of the villains in King of the Hill sometimes. She's sometimes got the antagonist role, so... I don't think I'd ever trust her, though. C, yeah, got a lot of C's. Yeah, I can't defend them that much, to be honest. Done. She's a witch and has a terrible attitude. Yeah. Again, this is a shallow guilt crush. So, C, we've got B's and C's. I'm gonna go with C. Let's put her in C. Okay, who is next? So, this one's a very generic one, very basic one. Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. I love how quirky she is. I love how she's got that adorable thing going for her. She's also kind of like mysterious in a magic sort of way. She's got an awesome pet that she's very affectionate to. I love her hair. I love her whole design in general. I love how her dresses are so wacky and quirky, and I love her voice as well. It's so flamboyant. Like, yeah, it's Miss Frizz. Come on, it's Miss Frizz. I'd say it's an S, but I'm putting the Kronk button on the table. Just saying. Just push a bit forward. Seatbelts, everyone! Leo, I can never see why you would like Miss Frizzle. Yeah! I mean, like, and she's great with kids as well. Yeah, there's so much to love about her. Like, if you were dating her, she'd be telling you so many facts and so much information, and she could take you on fun adventures. Come on! So, I'm pretty sure Magic School Bus was before my time. Don't make me feel old. I grew up with Magic School Bus. Listy, she's cool, but all I can think is how much I'd have hated her as a teacher. I was always on the side of the whiny ginger kid. Let him stay behind and colour pictures. Leave the boy alone. I like adventurous characters. I think I would have loved her as a teacher as a kid. I think I would have. Because I hated school. I wanted to leave. So if she said, hey, we're going to space, I'm like, hell yeah. Silver, great with kids, very smart, and got a cool lizard pet. That's an S for me. Matcha, who grew up with this show and didn't like the phrase? Who is that person? Who doesn't like Miss Frizzle? Come on. So yeah, rankings. Throw your rankings, folks. Throw your rankings at me. Again, I'm sticking with S. But again, that little golden buzzer's right there. Looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, rank. Throw your ranks. What tier? What tier is she? Kibadoo says, Kronk tier, Miss Frizzle's the kind of teacher I wish I had in all 12 grades. Hell yeah. Done. I'd like to be with her nerdy girl. Yeah, she's very nerdy. Very adorable. Cinematic Mind. I remember reading one of the books, but never watched the show, bizarrely. Oh, interesting. There was games and books and the cartoon. Curse says B. B for boo! She's S or higher. Fact. We don't really have a strong answer so far. Dunn says, I grew up with her. S. Yeah, we get all S's so far. Let a few more people give their rankings and I'll decide. S. Yeah, okay, we're getting a bit of S's. Let's put her in S. Okay, who is next? Next up is another teacher. Another great teacher. Miss Groki from Recess. Oh, I love Miss Groki so much. I really do. I wish we had... there needs to be more teachers like Miss Groki. I love that she took academic teaching seriously and did her job properly, but at the same time she instilled all these wonderful, open-minded and rebellious values into her kids. And, like, was just such a gentle, kind teacher and never yelled at the kids and, like... even regretted disciplining kids because like she was such a nurturing, kind woman. Yeah. S, but there's a nice little button over there that's golden and it's called a Kronk button. Magic, she was one of the few adults who actually liked the students. Yeah, she seemed to like be the only adult that enjoyed being a teacher. She loved teaching. Leo, I do remember her always being sweet, but her side interests were so funny too. Yeah, she had this mysterious side to her. And she was secretly like a magician for some like Bulgarian club or something. That's fun. It's so fun. I love her design. I love her buck teeth. I love her round glasses. I love her hair. I love her jewelry. I love that she's got a hippie look to her, but she still looks like a teacher. I love it. S. She's an S. She's an S. Listy. Now that's more my teacher. The Soda Engines. Oh, she was such a chill teacher. Really chill. Adorable. sensitive, kind, free-spirited. Come on! S or higher. Because also in the film, she's full-on badass fighter. Yes! Yes, I love that scene where... Finster's, like, challenging into a fight, and she's like, no, mate. She's so cool. Leo, growing up, I always thought she was black. Only recently I learned she's actually Indian. Yes, which is pretty cool. I'm surprised I didn't see that sooner, given her more spiritual side. Yes, she is Indian, yeah. One thing that always stood out was the voice actress, Alice Beasley, was also the Playhouse Disney announcer. Ooh. Yeah, design's amazing. So, rankings, everyone. Throw your rankings at me. If they're below S, then what the hell is wrong with you? You clearly didn't watch Recess. Sweet but stern woman S. Boo! Listy, boo! That's lower than S. So mean. Boo! Soda Engines, that's lower than S. S or higher. Come on. I'd say she's one of the best fictional teachers ever. Actually, probably the best. Got like a mix of S's and A's at the moment. S. Okay, we got enough. We got more S's than A's. Let's go with an S. Throw her into S. Okay, now we got another obscure one. Lissy says Miss Groger didn't shave her legs. Yeah, that was another awesome thing about her. So free-spirited. So the next one's kind of obscure. This is Mrs. Tonatini from a Disney sitcom called Weekenders. Weekenders is really hilarious. All it is just 4 kids who hang out at the weekend. That's it. And Mrs. Tonatini is one of the best characters in the show to me. First of all, we got the short hair thing going for her. She's an amazing mum, so we've got the mum thing going for her as well. And she's really pretty. She's so pretty. I love the Weekenders art style, I really do. And she even dresses like a mum. It's adorable. But what I find so attractive about it is her personality. She's very she can be kind of sarcastic. She's got a bit of a wink in her eye, but she's so chill, so calm, and she's such a good mum. I'd probably put her in my top 5 favorite animated mums, because as a mum, she's just so chill, so relaxed, and so gentle with her son, and is always kind of guiding him into the right direction, without ever really yelling at him. And just like, yeah, she's such a great mom. For me, she's S, but there's a button, the Crom button. she's so sweet, so damn sweet, and she ends up finding a boyfriend of the show that's just like her, just as gentle, just as funny, just as charming. And yeah, I love her voice. She's got a really gentle, relaxing voice as well. And it's just so funny because the running joke in the show is that there's 2 running jokes in the show that are very funny and really add to the charm of the character. The first is she always knows what problem her son's getting into. Like, she'll finish these sentences and be like, right, oh, and then she'll just dish the best advice ever, and it's like, oh, such a good mom. She knows kids so well that she knows exactly what to say. And the other thing is that she cooks very healthy, strange food, and I love that. Like, even though her son sometimes complains about it, I would kind of love to come home to like weird ass food and not knowing what the hell it is and learning what it is. Leo says, I remember when you showed me her. She's so damn cool. Makes me wish I got to see the show growing up. She's maybe one of the best animated mums I've seen. She really is. She's an underrated mum. A lot of people not seen Weekenders. Go watch Weekenders. It's very, very, very funny, and it's got some of the best voice actors of the 90s in it. Leo, it's rare to find mum characters that were so dry and chill yet so intelligent. Yeah, and what's also interesting is that when she divorces from her husband, one thing she does to kind of like change things up is she stops celebrating Christmas and she starts celebrating winter solstice and makes that part of her son's family tradition. And she's always working on something as well. There's just so much to love about her. Go watch Weekenders and watch it for her. She's just so lovely. Actually, I like the running gag of her always cooking healthy stuff that Tina thought was disgusting. Yeah, you always had to guess what it was too. The Soda Engines. Thank Christ Jessica Rabbit's not on this tier list. She doesn't really do it for me, if I'm honest. Leo says S. So Darren says S. Listy, I love when her boyfriend is listing off all the things he's good at, like cooking and sports and games, and then he has to say what she's good at, and the only thing he can think of is fixing cars. she just goes, "Oh, you're in big trouble, mister." That's the kind of relationship that they have. So her boyfriend's called Dixon, and like they just have this really great banter together. It's so good. Go watch Weekenders. It's so underrated. It's so underrated and so friggin' funny. One of the funniest Disney cartoons of the time. It's like it's ahead of its time almost, and like this character's ahead of her time as well. So yeah, S. I feel like everyone's going for S. She is very, very S, but I probably would put her in Kronk if I had more power. Who is this? You kind of knew this was coming, but at the same time, I feel like people might be shocked by this one, but... I'm sorry, but... Yeah, I know he's got that weird Klasky Chupo design, but I kind of like that. I love how goofy he looks. I love his buck teeth and his big tash and how he's short and stubby and he's got that big smile and he's got Tim Curry's voice. And like, I love that he's so passionate about animals and about wildlife filmmaking, and he's an amazing dad. Such a great dad. He's a right dilf. He's got the dad qualities all over. I love him. Love Hair Smashing, and he's S. But look at that nice little golden buzzer. Oh, we can see that right now. Yes, raw in the wild. So we got everyone just saying smashing. Leo, well, I can't say I'm completely shocked. S for smashing. Got a lot of S's so far. He's so cute. He's so dang cute. And just any scene where whenever he's sharing a scene with Eliza is in the movie is so adorable and so tender and like, he's such a good dad, and he's a massive. He's got like this heroic side to him, but he doesn't boast about that. Like, there's so many episodes where he is the hero, and he'll do more than just film animals. He'll save people. It's like, or save animals. It's like, oh my god, yes. Listed as possible, Kronk. He's a good dad. Loves animals. Voiced by Tim Curry. Yep. Cursed. Come on, Kronk tier. We got two Kronks. Got two Kronks so far. So for your rankings. Now, I feel like his appearance, what the rest of the world thinks of when anyone mentions the British he is. Yeah, he really is. He's Ginger Kronk. He kind of is. Leah says, I joke, but come on, no one can say a bad word against him. Come on, agreed. Absolutely. He's an icon. He really is. Listy, I'm okay with being represented by him. Yep. The Soda Engines. Marion, I'm a sloth. I'm a sloth! Look how slowly I move, Marion. Okay, so we mainly got Kronks. I'm seeing mainly Kronks. So, you know what? I agree. He is a Kronk. So, you know what? I'm pressing it.
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Yep, he is a Kronk. Right. Who is next? Smash the button! Okay, next up is Nushi from Sing 2. Yeah, I really like it. I mean, like, I can't get too passionate, but like, if I was to include Sing character. By the way, I want to. I tried to put Clay Calloway onto the list, because he's definitely a big crush, but for some reason the tier list maker was kind of a knob and didn't put him on. But yeah, Nushi, she's cool. She's cool. I love her breakdancing. I love the expression she pulls. I love Letitia Wright's voice. And it's really hard to make like a London accent sound hard, but like she does it. And like I like how she's so brutally honest as well. And I love her reaction when she first sees the stage show, when she first comes into the stage show. It's really adorable. So yeah, any thoughts on Nushi? I mean, for me, probably like an A or a B. Again, I'm not gonna scream for her. I find Johnny more attractive, and I think I find Clay more attractive as well. We still got a long line to get through, by the way, folks. So throw your rankings at me. What do you think of Nushi? Cinematic Mind. I adore Nushi. Her confidence, the Link's design, and encouraging personality. Yes, she's a great dance teacher as well. Leo, unfortunately, I can't say since I haven't seen it. Yeah, I love when she's teaching Johnny to dance. Love those scenes. But at the same time, I love that even though she's really confident, she can get embarrassed too, which is really cute. So says B. You know what? Yeah, I'm probably leaning towards B, like an A or a B, just like that kind of range. Just I like her eyeshadow and her dancing is very good. There's not much passion behind this one, so I feel like we'll just throw in B. Oh, I forgot to put Nigel in Chrome, by the way, and put Nushi in B. So who is next? So next up is Olivia from Into the Spider-Verse. So first of all, she's got the dorkable thing going for her. I love her hair. Love her glasses. Just love her fashion in general. And she's really nerdy, but she's also got that scary unhinged side. Remember what we said before? Scary can be sexy. But she's still a villain. She's still a villain. But yeah, She's a dark nerd, if that makes sense. She's like an edgy dork. And you don't see that kind of character usually. You don't see like an evil female mad scientist. You don't see that very often. You really don't. So it's really refreshing to see her. And like she's got tentacles. Just saying tentacles. She's got tentacles. Just throwing it out there. Leo, holy shit, Doc Ock. I had no idea you liked her, and you know how many Doc Ocks I have a crush on. Yep. Because Dear T, great villain, but a horrible crush. It's a very guilty crush, I won't deny. Super guilty crush. But it's just the design's great, and she's sexy, scary, and adorable. I can't say anything else, really. I can't defend this one. This is definitely one of my guilty ones. I'd say like a low C for me. Maybe a low C. A regrettable low C, let's just say. Do people agree? Do people agree it's a C, or would people go for D? Again, in terms of, is it okay to have a crush on her? Leo, like I've fallen hard for the spectacular Melina and PS4 versions of Dog Ock. I bet if I was bi, she'd be among them. I'm leaning towards C. I feel like a hotness is one of those characters where a hotness kind of like overpowers me. Leo, Jam, you have no idea how many girls are thirsty for Olivia. No, I get it. I 100% get it. So yeah, rankings. Throw your rankings. C. I think at the moment it's like a C or a D. Any higher seems a bit wrong. I see you. C. We got a C. C. Yeah, we only got C's. Let's throw it in C. So funny, Cell is the only D. It's always just a Dragon Ball Z film that just ends up in D on his own. Okay, who is next? So next up is another Steven Universe character. Yes, Peridot. I love her. I love that. On the one hand, she's got that like feisty, fiery banner side to her, but the other hand, she's also kind of silly and playful, and she's also. I think what I find really attractive is that. She's got this innocence to her that's just so adorable. Like, she comes to this planet Earth and she doesn't really get it, but she kind of wants to learn. Yeah. So Silver says Peridot is perfect. I'd say probably like an A or an S for Peridot. Like, yeah, I really like her personality. I love her design, and thing is, bright green is my favorite color. So that's the thing that wins me over. I like that she's like one of the shortest gems on the show, but she's got the confidence. She's got the confidence of Garnet or something. Leo, even though Blue Diamond is my favorite character, I'd still say Peridot is the best. I love Peridot. Peridot is probably maybe my favorite gem as well. Point crushes aside, she's probably my favorite gem. So yeah, rankings, folks. So far we've got Soda Engine's giving her an A. Yeah, I'm probably with A. Listy, Peridot is so friggin' adorable. She's like Lapis's therapy dog. Aww. A. Yeah. Got a bit of an A. She's got an A. Like, I won't scream and shout about her, but like, dang. She's a big crush, I won't lie. Goobity. Heard a lot of people suggest Peridot's possibly on the spectrum. Yes, I can see that, yeah. Absolutely. So are we agreeing she's an A? I think what'll be difficult dating her is that you have to teach her so much. Soda Engines. Peridot is like the Vegeta of Steven Universe. Yeah, kinda, sorta, yeah. You can definitely see Dragon Ball Z's influence on Steven Universe as well. So yeah, let's put her in A. Oh my god, still so many to go through. Not that many, but still, wow. Wow. I knew this was gonna be a long stream anyway. Leo, I really love all the fan art I've seen of Peridot with so many gorgeous green colours and so much alien aesthetic, like with the plush she loves. It's just, the whole aesthetic is great. I love her aesthetic. It's what makes her so visually attractive to me. Who is next? So next up is a pairing with a character we did earlier. It is Quasimodo, S tier, 100% S tier. So, first of all, yes, amazing personality. He's so gentle, so soft, so kind. Even though the world is so hard on him, he still has so much love to give. But throughout the film, he finds that courage, he finds that confidence to stand up for himself. Not just to Phoebus, but also his abuser Frollo. Like, he's such an inspiration to domestic abuse survivors like myself. He really is. And he's so cool. I'm sorry, but he's cool. Like, the kinds of acrobatics he can do, the way he can, like, jump and pick up stuff, and, like, yeah, he's so strong. He's so cool, so bad. I think it's an underrated side to him, how cool he can look in some shots. Especially the Sanctuary. And you know what? I think he's beautiful on the outside as well. You've got that cute 90s floppy hair. You've got those big eyes as well. And like, you just look into him, you can just see so much sensitivity. He's got that goofy smile, and like he's kind of got a giant thing going for him as well. He's got a slight himbo thing going for him. Yeah, I feel like Quasimodo sums up like the peak of my like cartoon crushes. Like that's what I look for. That's my weakness. That right balance of being kind of confident, strong, and badass, but also sensitive and fragile. I like, yeah. Says streamer's frozen. All right. Oh, strange. Leo, Quasimodo speaks for himself. S. Yeah. Leo, just look at him. He's darling. He's darling. Sodarin says running out of space for S tier. It gets expanded. If I added more to S tier, it grows for you. It gets bigger for you. So don't worry. It says S tier, but look at that buzzer. Ooh, that's a nice little buzzer over there. Ooh. Come on, he's such a cronk. He is a cronk. I mean, look. I think out of all characters in the entire list so far, he's the cronkiest. Yeah, I love him. I love him so much. He's hot. Okay, I'm saying it, he's hot. He's one of those underrated, like, heartthrobs of Disney. Look at him being so gentle with that bird. Ooh, so cool. Done. S tier here, gentle soul. The world can't have him. Yep, agreed. Another thing. I just want to hug him. He seems like a great hugger, and he just seems like someone that deserves a hug. Wasn't this one of Disney's more risky moves? It was. Leo says S or Kronk. We've got a Kronk in there, so throw your ratings. What do you think he is? At the moment, he's S, but if someone could play a Kronk, I'd be so happy. Because look, come on, we're just all the qualities of a Kronk. I think it's a crime that he doesn't end up being a Kronk. Because I honestly prefer Quasimodo without a love interest. I don't know, because I really like him with Madeleine. I really do. So we've got a second Kronk. Done. Quasimodo reminds me of South because people also love my heart and gentleness. Oh, that's nice. Throw your ratings. What's your rating? What's your ranking? Where would you put him? I say Kronk. Q for Kronk. Yeah, I know that doesn't make sense, but come on, he's a Kronk. He's Kronkalicious. We've got a third Kronk. I think at this point the Kronks are... Oh, it's like a nice... It's like a mix. I feel like I'm seeing more S's than Kronks. Maybe it's an equal. This is... I like it more if he didn't hang out with the annoying gargoyles. Now if it was a Goliath and friends... I get you. S. Yeah, okay, we'll put him in S. Boo! He's a Kronk. See, like I said, expands for you. Who is next? So next up, there's another basic generic one, but like definitive. Like you have to have it on your list. It's Robin Hood from Disney's Robin Hood. Yes, Foxy. I mean, first of all, he's got a very handsome design. And like the expressions he pulls are so charming and so cute. And like I like that he seems a bit scrappy, but at the same time you can tell that he can kick ass. Like he looks like someone that's been cast out into the woods. He's got that hobo thing kind of going for him, a bit of a hermit thing going for him. But he's owning it. He's kind of owning that look. And like yeah, he's just so dang charming, so cool. And I love his voice. He's got a lovely voice as well. And I love his values. That's the main thing. That's what really tips it for me. It's just he's got amazing values. He's like a true hero. He's a great hero. And it's just so refreshing to see a British character being the goddamn hero for once. Whenever it comes to Disney, like, British person be villain. They naturally sound evil. But with Robin, it's a bit different. Leo, I have a friend of those childhood crushes was Robin Hood. So yeah, I'm saying S tier. Yeah, I really am. It's like when you think of like most attractive furries, it's like these are the top. A. Matt Chan says Sir Brian Bradford did a great job voicing him. I love Brian's voice for him. Leo, he does have that really romantic line, "Marry my darling, I love you more than the life itself." Oh, he is romantic. He's so romantic. Listy, he's a rich guy who saw other rich guys being dicks and said, excuse me chaps, but no, and went to live in the woods with his mate and robbed the bourgeois. S at least. Yep. Done. Robin is a skilled poor con man. Soda Engines, you cannot convince me otherwise that Zootopia and Robin Hood are in the exact same timeline. Oh, another thing, he is so good with kids. That scene where that scene with the birthday. Oh my god, he's so cute. Kirst, if you plan on watching The Bad Guys, it'll be fairly predictable who your crushes would end up being. Probably the whole cast. I've seen all the designs. I am definitely going to watch Bad Guys eventually. But yeah, I already love the shark. I love the wolf. I love them all. I love their designs. And I already get an idea what the characters are like. Done. Robin is the saviour for England. Long live Britain. Soda Rangers, S tier. Okay, so throw your tears at me. Throw your tears. That sounds awful. Cry for me. Let me drink your tears. No, throw your tears. Throw your rankings at me. Where should I put Robin? S tier or higher? S tier or higher? Criminals, but any lower than S. Come on, it's Robin Hood. I feel like it's unpatriotic to not put S or higher. Leo says A. Come on. He's an S. S. So we got like it's like a mix of S's and A's. so far, but like I really feel like it's an S. So yeah, what's your ranking? What's your ranking, folks? Listy S, but only because I'm convinced he stole his clothes from Peter Pan. I didn't realise that. Yeah, probably did. S. Okay, let's go. We've got mainly S's. Let's go over to S. Wow, S is so big at the moment. Oh my God, so many left. Okay, who's next? Sally from Night Before Christmas. First of all, I love her creepy looking design. I love that she looks kind of creepy and scary, but also very pretty, which is hard to do. Yeah, there's just something weird about the way she looks, and I love how her big eyes and like fluttery eyelashes and like luscious lips, and I love her hair. Her hair's beautiful as well. And I just love her as a character. I really love. I love that she's just this sweet soul despite everything she's gone through, and like she's probably the hero of the film, even like the length she goes to kind of like warn Jack and like try to mend things. Catherine O'Hara, yeah, I love. It's great because Catherine is usually just very strong kind of characters, and it's just nice to hear her doing a softer kind of voice. Matt Chat, it took me a long time to figure out that she was voiced by Catherine. She is, yeah. Soda Rangers, yes, Frankenstein's wife, very attractive. Yeah, I'd say I'm gonna go with like a low S tier. I'd say a low S tier. What's people's rankings? She's got that lovely voice. She looks lovely. She's got that weird, creepy thing going for her that's kind of sexy. So yeah. Soda Ranger. She's got that Joker thing going with her mouth. Yeah, she has. And she's kind of fragile both mentally and physically, and you kind of want to nurse her better and look after her, give her a better home. It's like, aw. S for Sally and Skellington. A. Dunn says Sally's pretty despite her stitches. Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of people in real life that have stitches, and she's a great role model for those people to say, like, look, people with stitches can be really beautiful. Got A. Leo. It is sweet how she cares for Jack, even if she's sort of not accepted at first. He wouldn't return her affections. Yeah. Kirst, I think this might be the rare goth crush you have, Jam. Nope, I've had some other goth crushes. It's just rare to find goth characters that pique me, because I used to be a goth myself. Goobadoo, she's free-spirited, just wants to see the world like Jack Skellington. Admittedly, I would also sin for him too. Soda Entrance, I really need to watch that film at some point, maybe around Christmas season. Go for it. So we've mainly got A. So for your grades at me, what is she? What is she, an A? Is she an S? Is she a B? Where are we gonna put her? Where are we gonna put her? S. And then what S is? Let's save her. Let's give her an S to save her. Stop her from ending up an A. She deserves to be an S. S. S for Sally. Generally deserves that S. A. Oh, it's a very mix. It's kind of a mix, but I kind of get it because, like I said, low S. Leah, there's something to be said about a girl who can throw herself out of a window and then put herself back together. Hell yes. You know what? That's a real. I'm gonna put her in S. It's a really good point. Something that I really love about her as well. Okay, so we've got Sam Sparks next. Sam Sparks from the Cloudy films. She's got the dorkable thing. She's got those gorgeous big green eyes. I love what she does with her hair. I love her big glasses. I love her passion for science and weather and stuff like that. And yeah, she's great. I wouldn't fight for her, but she's definitely got a lot of qualities that I find attractive, especially the nerdy thing. Don't ask, how did it feel to be a goth? I don't know. I was a goth just in my teenage years, so that's a long time ago. And when I say goth, I used to have long black hair. I used to wear black lipstick and black eyeliner. I used to wear a choker. I used to wear a choker on my wrists as well. I had like baggy jeans. Rock boots as well. I went all out. Or I had fingerless gloves too. I remember wearing those. I almost got piercings as well. Matt Chan, I haven't seen Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs in a long time. I need to watch it again. Sorry, oh god, I was obsessed with this film. Yeah, so Sam Sparks, what we rating here? What we rating here? I'd say probably like a high A. Like a high A, I'd say. Listing, me and my dog had matching dog collars. I was called the late 90s. Aww. A. Yeah, she's kind of an A. Yeah, let's put her in A. We're almost through. We're almost done. Oh. So Leah says, I love Sam's arc about how she let herself embrace her dorkiness rather than keep adhering to the standards to be conventionally pretty for her job. Yes, really great point. Yeah, she's an A. She's an A. Okay, who's next? Next up is Sawyer from Cats Don't Dance. Yes, I've grown to love this film, and Sawyer is one reason. I really like that she's the kind of character where the world has broken her down, and you kind of wanted to get back up because there's so much there that needs to come out because she has so much talent. And yeah, I love her design, by the way. I love her design. I really do. She's got gorgeous eyes. I love her hair. I love the way that they've kind of like weaved the hair into like a cat-like kind of shape. Yeah. Listen, her voice is different for speaking and singing, but they're both so good. Yes, Leo. Sora is so cool. Her design is so appealing, and her animation is so good. I love her animation. Love her animation. Yeah, she's an S tier. S for Sawyer. She really is an S. Yeah. I won't go Kronk because she's not really Kronky, but she's a great character and great design, great voice, whole package. Like while I'm not really like selling her big, I don't think you need to. Sawyer is Sawyer. Like, she's so cool. You don't need to oversell her. Cameron, Sawyer is an S tier for me. I love her voice and she's very cute. The Soda Rangers. I never got a chance to see the film as a kid, but I always saw it on the adverts, but never gave it a chance. Give it a chance, definitely. Like, yeah, really. S. Yeah, you got a lot of S's. Leo, I should show you some funny concept drawings of Sawyer's various musician styles. I think they were drawn by Lauren Faust too. Ooh, I do want to see that. So let's put Sawyer in S. Yeah, you don't need to say more about her. She's just a cool cat. She's a cool cat, and I love the. It was very refreshing at the time to like see a female character that's like her. It really is. Okay, so let's put Sawyer in S. So many S's. Okay, next up, Sully. Himbo! You've got the paternal thing. You got the dad thing going for him. He's big. He's cuddly. He's got those adorable eyes. He's also, yeah. I love how protective he is of Boo. Like, yeah, I just love Sully. Sully's great. Sully's really great. Like, I can imagine him being a great boyfriend as well. I really can. You can imagine just giving the best cuddles, always looking out for you, and if you had kids with him, he would be really great with them. Kitty! Matcha, I'm so glad there's people out there who love Cats Don't Dance as much as me. Yeah, it's definitely grown on me. Yeah, love Sully. He's got John Goodman's voice. Come on! Come on, John Goodman has such a warm... When he's playing a good character, he has he really knows how to use his, like, deep voice in a really gentle, warm way. Leo, S tier, 100% he's wonderful. He is S, but and I would also say that coming out of that door right now is a golden buzzer. You might want to press it. He's a little cronky. Yeah, I love Sully. Sully's great because like he's like a gentle giant. But at the same time, if you piss him off, and especially if you put his loved ones in danger, he will fuck you up because he knows how strong and big he is. And I love his arc from university to Ink, and how he goes from being like kind of a dickish jock who takes advantage of his heritage, but just then learns to be more humble. Yeah. Leo says Kronk. Okay, so yeah, is he a Kronk or is he an S or lower? Leo, you won't be surprised to learn my childhood crush was Randall. No, I get why you would like Randall. I get it. I know your type. Gotta remember, Leo is someone also has a thing for Mo from Simpsons. Like, that kind of paints the picture. Kirst, I do love his poor attempt at baby talk towards Sylvia. Dunn has a heart of gold. Kronk, ooh. Mr. Awesomeness, love the streams, dude. Thank you. Listy, yeah, Randall, Matcha. In one of the Toy Story shorts, Bonnie has a Sully style cover on the toilet seat. Does that mean he is her monster? Maybe. We've got another Kronk. We've got loads of Kronks. You know what? We're hitting the buzzer!
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Come on. It's Sully. He's one of the cronkiest characters on here. From on Kronk. We've got quite a lot of Kronks this time. Got 3 more characters to get through, and then we're done, and I can go to sleep. The stream's been going on for 3 hours now. Okay, so who is next? Next up, you got Tarzan. Himbo! So yeah, I love his eyes. He's got beautiful eyes. Really gentle looking eyes. I love Tony Goldwyn's voice. Because like you have so many like Disney quote unquote Disney princes or like male leads where like they have very smug sounding voices, but Tony gives Tarzan this really soft voice, really tender voice that I really like. That fits his character too, because he is kind of gentle, and like I love how he's bonded with gorillas and how he's adapted to the jungle despite him not being born to be raised in the jungle. I love how adaptive he is, how he is able to survive, how protective of his family he is, how much he falls in love with Jane, and it's really sincere, deep love. And like, yeah, and he's just super handsome as well. Yeah, it's this, yeah. S tier for me. Lister Room says sleep and dream of himbos. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I love Tarzan. I really do. I guess it's, oh yeah, these streams are coming together. So Tarzan is an S. Do people agree? Do people agree? I like his locks. Oh, I love his locks. His locks are great. It's kind of wild that he's voiced by the villain from Ghost. S. Yes. Leo, one little thing I love, but I don't think anyone else noticed, is when he tried to convince Jane to stay, and he copied the pose as he presents flowers. He looks down at his hand and pulls it up to his chest just to make sure he's doing it right. Aww. Yeah, that's another thing I really like, is like, even though he's, yeah, he wants to learn. He wants to learn about Jane's world, and like I love his curiosity when he's seeing all these new things and discovering these new things and taking it all in. Like he's instantly fascinated. Yeah, I love it. He's really brave as well. Can we just say that? He's friggin' brave. He's so badass. Especially in the finale. And I love that moment where he has an opportunity to kill Clayton. And he could honestly easily do it. And he's like, fuck off, I'm not doing it. I'm better than you. Like, fuck off, gun. He makes the best faces. Oh, he does. He makes so many great faces, and it's funny because his default face is kind of a little deadpan, a little kind of stern, a little serious. So when he's pulling a goofy face, it's so cute. Leo, poor that some white guys can pull off dreadlocks. Yeah. S tier. Listy, he's a mummy's boy too. Got to love a boy that takes care of his mother. Aww. Matcha, I love when he thinks James' name is Oaisi. Yes! Again, it's got the himbo qualities there. Okay, so S tier. I think this is S. We've got a bunch of S's. Let's go with S. Okay, another obscure character related to a show I was mentioning earlier. Remember when I was talking about The Great North from the makers of Bob's Burgers, and I was talking about the character Honeybee and how she has a husband called Wolf. Wolf is so cute! I love Wolf. I love Wolf so much. I really, 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 really do. I just love him. Okay, so I don't know where to begin. So first of all, he's the eldest brother of the Tobin family and married to Honeybee, and like he's just so cheery, and he's always making the goofiest puns or alliterations, or And like he loves his dad so much. He sees his dad as his hero, even though he's a full-grown man. He still looks up to his dad like he's a kid again. And, like he adores his dad. And he's not ashamed to show like a very, very like sweet, affectionate, feminine love to his dad. He's not guilty of it. Even and like he's a great big brother as well. Really looks after his siblings, and he's an amazing husband. He's so cute with Honeybee. Really is. And he's a filmmaker too. He's a filmmaker. So yeah. S tier. So I think people still talk about Tarzan. So yeah, we're on to Wolf now. We're on to Wolf. We're almost finished. Wolf is amazing. Go watch Great North. Another reason to see the Great North is Wolf. He's just so cute. Like it's like every character in the Great North is a different flavor of wholesomeness. It really is. And like Wolf is just like this sugary sweetness. Like, and even though he looks like a conventional kind of like country yokel kind of character, he looks like that. He's not like that. Like he's not like that at all. He's kind of dopey, but that's what's so cute about him. And like, yeah, I love him. I really do. Liam Ashart, a few characters that show are your type, and that show are your type. I think they all are. All the adult characters in the Great North are my type. It's like the whole cast of my crushes. Kirst, if I closed my eyes and was just listening to you say, I love Wolf, I'd be like, what the fuck? You see that, Leo? Listy, I'm a lumberjack as a cat. I love my wife and she's my bae. Oh, yeah. It just says things like that are so cute. He's adorable. He's so adorable. I like that he embraces the big brother role, but at the same time he likes to be a playful big brother. Like he tries to give his siblings good advice, but at the same time he wants to be the fun brother. Yeah. And he's really romantic as well. He's so damn romantic. Sylvie, his coat kind of reminds me of like Kenny. Yeah, kind of, but he doesn't really wear the coat all the time. It was hard to find like a decent looking picture of Wolf. But like usually he wears this really cute like green sweater. It's adorable. Oh, I love Wolf. Okay, we need to move on fast. The stream's almost over, and if we stay on Great North for too long, I'll just be banging on about how much I love it. So yeah, Wolf, S tier, absolutely S tier. Any Great North fans here that can back me up that he is S tier? Like seriously, if you've seen Great North, you'd all immediately go, oh yeah, S tier, S tier. He's such an S. Heck, he's got a bit of a cronk to him as well, so you know. He's I think he's voiced by Will Forte as well, who is the voice of the he's the voice of one of the teachers in Bob's Burgers. And I love his voice. He's got such a goofy, happy, cheery voice. So I'm going to say this one more time before we move on. Go watch The Great North. It's on Disney Plus. Especially watch Great North if you're feeling low, if you're feeling down, or you're feeling tired and exhausted from like school or work. Great North is so perfect for that, because it's not just super wholesome. It's also super funny. Leo says, "I love Will Forte." Yes, again, yeah, Will Forte is so good as Wolf, like so good. I don't think anyone's gonna argue. I'm gonna have to decide, and I say he's an S tier. Yeah, he's definitely an S tier. Last one, the final one. This is a new one that Wolf, we're done with you. This is a recent one. This is a very recent one that I just realized I had. Even though I've known about this character for ages. But like, yeah, it kind of clicked. Wonder Woman, the animated Wonder Woman. Hell friggin' yes. So first of all, absolutely gorgeous. Super badass. Totally owning that costume as well. Look at those eyes. Those are amazing eyes. And gorgeous hair as well. Hell yeah. So she looks amazing. She also has a bit of a Hermbo thing going for her as well. Because she doesn't fully understand our world. And she's really cool. She's so damn cool. Amazing fighter. Kicks ass. And it has fantastic values. Plus, she's so good with kids. If you've seen the animated Wonder Woman movie, she has this really sweet scene with a little girl that feels left out of the sword fighting with boys. It's so wholesome. Yeah, absolutely S tier. But like, I feel like there's some Kronks. Hell yes. So we've got some Kronks. Anyone? It's got the S's. Any others? Any other rankings? This is the last one, and then we're done. We've got a lot of Kronks. This is the last one, and I feel like, you know what, she does deserve a Kronk. She's super Kronky. Leo, it's a shame we couldn't show that version because she has such a unique and pretty design. Yeah, I couldn't. It's really hard because when it comes to finding images for this, these streams, I have to be kind of fast because I have to go through so many. So I have to kind of click and save ones, and it's really hard because I can't go to the film and like print screen it because that'll just take forever. So whatever Google Images has, and this was one of the more clearer ones. A lot of them are kind of in the dark. Yeah. So yeah,
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
absolutely Kronk tier. That was the last one. That was the final one. It's over. Okay, let's round this up. In Kronk tier, we have the Cat Baron, we have Dean from Iron Giant, we have Garnet, Greg Universe, Hugh Neutron, Leela, Nigel Thornberry, Sully, and Wonder Woman. In S tier, we have Beret Girl from Extremely Goofy Movie, Bianca from Rescuers, Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb, Gadget from Rescue Rangers, Jane from Tarzan, Jin from Turning Red, Johnny from Sing, Kida from Atlantis, Miss Frizzle from The Magic School Bus, Miss Grokey from Recess, Mrs. Donatini from Weekenders, Quasimodo from Hunchback, Robin Hood from Robin Hood, Sally from Night Before Christmas, Sawyer from Cats Don't Dance, Tarzan from Tarzan, and Wolf from The Great North. And in A, we have All Might from My Hero Academia, we have Amy from Futurama, Angelwoman from Digimon, Bernard from Rescuers, Honeybee from Great North, Madeleine from Hunchback 2, May Mariam from Robin Hood, Peridot from Steven Universe, and Sam Sparks from the Cloudy films. In B tier, we have 2D from Gorillaz, we have Draken from Kim Possible, Gantu from the Lilo and Stitch films and series, Migo from Smallfoot, and Nushi from Sing 2. In C tier, we have Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog, Hades from Hercules, Ming from King of the Hill, and Olivia from Spider-Verse. And in D tier, the most shameful crush I've had from this list is Perfect Cell from Dragon Ball Z. Woo! Kind of crazy, like, in total, so last one was 46, this one's 46. So almost 100 crushes I've gone through. And again, this is not all of them. There's more out there. I could do more of these lists. I swear I have at least one crush from each animated thing I've ever seen. Okay, hope you enjoyed this, by the way. Hope you had fun with this. That's the main thing. I know that I had a really good feedback from when I did this live stream the last time, so I was very eager to do this again, and I'm glad it won the poll. I know Leo loves these. So yeah, hope you're well, hope you're happy. And I'll be back on Wednesday to host a quiz on 90s culture. Yes, I'll be doing a live quiz on 90s culture this Wednesday, 8 PM British Summertime. And then Friday, I'll be doing the first ever stream of a new live stream series called The Relax Club. Now, with The Relax Club, it's going to be basically a really chill stream that's designed to be autism friendly and is basically there to just relax people or to uplift people or just make people feel good. I just really... You know how throughout this whole stream I've been like talking about how much I love the Great North? I wanted to make my own Great North. I wanted to make something that people could come to relax to chill out to cheer themselves to, and I feel like the Relax Club is going to be that, 'cause it's just going to be me chilling with chat and maybe playing a few like relaxing, cute games. I've been studying and researching all sorts of like laid-back video games I can play, or sometimes I could just read really happy news that's in the news, or I could read a story to you. Anything at all, really. It's going to be so chill, so relaxed, and it'll be a Friday thing as well. So like, after everyone has finished like their work week or the school week or the college week, I can host the Relax Club for people to chill out to. Whew, wow, that was exhausting. And I've got to get on with my top 5 best and worst after this. I've got to get on with that. I've got to finish that. Oh, wow. Yeah. Hope you had fun. Hope you're smiling. And I'm probably going to go to sleep now.